Hi, stream. How you doing?
Oh my gosh. Okay, everybody. Sorry about.
22.
Okay, sorry about that, everybody. We were just having a very interesting conversation about Air Force hazard pay. Okay, so yeah, funny story about that. Apparently we learned from what's his name?
The illustrious Q.
Yes, the illustrious Q from Equestria Daily, that Air Force people actually get hazard pay for living in a basic barracks because
my brother gets that.
it's considered substandard living.
Yep.
Okay. What?
Don't Navy people live in a torpedo at the bottom of the sea?
Okay, so I've lived in that thing for 4 years, and I would not consider it substandard living. So, okay. You guys get paid to live in the barracks. Just...
Quick question
that
to you,
is
Josh.
upsetting.
They also get Xbox and Wi-Fi and movies if they want to see them.
I have to pay. We had to pay for that. We had to pay it out of our pockets if we wanted internet.
They don't.
See,
At this
right,
point, they're probably going to be sitting in their cockpits drinking cups of tea and just casually pressing a button to shoot down those poor little peasants on the ground.
Kind of, yeah. Like, my brother was in Kuwait a few months ago, and he was, like, Skyping with us on his phone. He was like, yeah, everyone's on Wi-Fi right now, so the connection's kind of bad. Hi,
Hello,
KeyframeProductions.
hello, Keyframe.
and of course, Josh is giving us his best Prince Vegeta going, my pride.
Took me a bit to join, but I am here.
He's looking at the Air Force going, Kakarot!
I will be the greatest super sandwich.
Yeah.
I'm the
yeah,
Prince
Taiga
of Those-
738. It's not that it's rival military groups. It's more that it's kind of a sibling rivalry.
Yeah.
Share
Like all
Force,
siblings,
Best
you shall
Force.
fight to the death at the end of time.
Is Golden joining us today?
Oh, Golden's joining us. He's just grabbing. He's just making himself some quick food because we learned. We learned last. We learned last time food. There you go.
I grabbed some cereal before I came.
I'm
So-
going to see the sunrise before I see
Oh
my
yes,
pillow.
that is another thing. All of y'all grab your drinks, go to the bathroom. It's gonna be a burn.
I'll do that. Just one quick question, Josh.
Yeah, haha.
You know what I mean.
No, I know exactly what you mean, but I'm proud of you anyway.
Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno.
I wish I'd
Jim
be
Josh?
able to speak normal conversations without all of you going tee hee.
He
Humanity.
said conversation.
Hey, Josh, are we live?
Yes, we're live.
Okay. Can I make a shameless plug, but not for myself?
Oh yeah, that thing. Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. This isn't a shameless plug of me. My friend, some people may know her, but my friend Lauren, aka the Abbey Roadie.
There we go.
She's a really great artist, and she's.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, cool.
She's in a bit of a money crunch right now, and she is gauging interest to see who would be interested in getting custom badge commissions from her. And if you commission, they'll be ready in time for stuff like Cider Fest and EQLA and all these things. And go to her Twitter at the Abbey Roadie and tell her I'm interested. She's done badges for Toon, Will. I know she made one for Silver Quill for Pacific Comic Con.
Tell you
She
what,
does-
why don't you put that in the YouTube chat? The at whatever it is.
I will do that right now. Thank you very much.
So do you think she would make stuff in time for Bernicurn?
I mean, I can ask her. Yeah, I mean.
Ask her. Also ask if she takes kidney as a form of currency.
No, she does not take kidney as a form of currency.
Okay, how about two?
Right, because the
Hey.
British pound is worth nothing right now.
Hey, those
Still worth
go
more than
really,
$1.
those go far on the black market.
Funny enough, I picked up my
Oh,
dollars
sorry,
today, and
can you guys hear
I
me?
turned.
Yep.
Yes.
Hello. I went to the.
Just a quick question. Sorry, I'm obviously talking at the top of BritishNinja.
Blah blah blah. I had a silly story. Go ahead, sir.
I'm just wondering, Keecha and I in the correct Roll20 chat because I'm only seeing her name myself and no one else is there, so I'm wondering if we may have joined the wrong game.
You're in Curse of Strahd, a Dark Legacy, correct?
Um,
I don't see Kichi or
Yeah, I don't see.
I think I think I'm in the.
I was in Death is the Beginning, not
Nope.
Dark Legacy.
Nope.
Same.
Okay, yeah, I'll go out. I'll grab. I don't actually have a link to to Dark Legacy, so
Okay.
you might want to send me that over Skype or something.
In
the meantime, I'm just
that's
gonna
what
grab
I
drinks and
forgot.
stuff.
That's what I forgot. Dagnabbit.
I needs link.
Okay, YouTube chat. I am sticking something right here. This is I can't link a web address. Oh, I'll just put the handle itself.
yeah.
Okay.
Can you handle it?
Okay, so I have sent you, Luna, and you, Kichi, things for you to join, if you could. Thank you very much.
I click the link. Dark Legacy, right?
Yeah.
Join.
I think in a few hours I will take a quick, tiny 5-minute break to get more supplies. But I think I'm good for a little while.
I'm just gonna make one quick break, right with y'all.
Yep, so yeah, we don't really have to start immediately, just in case everyone's, just making sure that everyone has what they need. So yes, after our little, after last one is that everyone has been advanced to level 3. The Death House thing was a campaign specifically designed to advance characters to level 3 and give them a bit of a taste of what Dungeons & Dragons is about.
Cool.
I like the rules.
I like it. I want more.
You want to
No Venus Star. The Wilson Eater has quit. The D&D is not for him.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
Plus today's his anniversary with his little Katie, so they're out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's totally understandable.
They're doing the smoochies and whatnot.
They're gross.
Yes.
App don't roll.
Them and their love. Ugh.
Who needs it?
Makes me sick.
I know, right? I'm so alone.
Same.
Hey, don't worry, Keefy. You have the actor who plays the Black Panther.
Yes, I will always have the handshake I got from Chad Bossman. Yes.
I mean, there's also that one picture someone photoshopped of Ronnie.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say he has a lot of, a lot. I know that actor has a lot of brains and brawn. That's for sure.
No,
Right.
he has
I locked in.
I am returned.
Welcome back. No, don't even bring that up. I'm repressing that memory. I hope he gets charged for fraud or something.
Okay, so I am successfully logged into Roll20.
Where are the
Bleep.
markers?
Lunacorva.
Lunacorva.
They're taking. They're taking.
What about me?
Okay. You said in the chat if you can be heard. So
Yes.
I can hear you now.
83 people watching
Hey,
now.
Goldie, you're a skosh loud.
A what?
A skosh loud.
They're a
Loud.
bit loud.
What is a skosh loud?
It means a
You're-
little too
Oh,
It's
loud.
just a little loud. It's not totally loud. It's just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
What's a little bit loud?
Oh,
Goldie.
You don't. Well, you
Josh.
can actually right click on their person and just adjust the user volume yourself.
Oh, I didn't know I could do that.
Oh.
I wish I could do that in real life.
yeah, that's how.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Yeah, it's something Discord has that Skype doesn't, among other
Nice.
things.
You know you're a brony when someone says Discord and all you can think of is John Delancey.
Oh yeah.
You channeling your inner KP over there?
I was about to say, tonight the role of KP will be played by Silver Quill.
Oh
my.
yeah. Speaking of
The
which,
voice isn't nearly high pitched enough.
How about now?
Not enough references.
Alright, anywho, unfortunately, Senor AeonOfDreams could not join us. He had a previous appointment, but I shall be playing his character for the time being.
Alright.
Interdesting.
Oh no.
Also, still need a link to the game we're playing on Roll20.
I already gave it to you via PM over Discord.
Yep, sure. I see it now. Thanks. Didn't notice that.
Delancey senpai.
Also, about characters, am I still going to be puppeting the Wilson's character like a particularly pretentious parasite?
Yes. What? Wow. That.
Well, you can keep up that alliteration.
Yeah, that just took me a second to realize what you did. I'm impressed.
I see what you did there. I licked.
I want to use that at some point.
I got that reference.
Really a reference, just alliteration, bitches.
Whoa, language.
Call it a tribute to my friend the Emerald Comet.
Yeah, this is a PG-13. This is a PG-13 stream. That is your freebie.
What?
This
You cut out.
This is a PG-13 stream. That is your freebie.
No
So
more
I-
curses.
Like all
No
further
more
swearing
curses.
with an extreme use of unusual euphemisms.
Unless you're British, and that way you can get away with it by saying fancy swear words.
Bugger off.
Oh, poppycock.
Oh, codswallop.
You know what? Who my favorite Transformer is? Slag.
That's my favorite thing in Borderlands 2.
Slag is fun to shoot with.
Yeah.
You're saying you want to shoot the slag?
All right, so I think
Is Golden in the game? 'Cause I don't
no,
see
he
his-
is not. Golden, could you hop into Roll20? That would be great.
Send him the link
I'm already
too,
in roll.
because he might
Oh
not
wait,
have
there's a
it.
join game button. Never mind, found it.
I'm already. No, I never.
Golden,
Also,
give me your nachos.
Joshua,
What?
which character am I playing?
You're playing Fletcher.
Oh, and Fletcher.
Just give me a second. Just give me a quick read. Sorry. Oh, you're gonna need to give me access to actually playing the
Oh
character.
yep. Thank you for reminding me. Where is he?
I can't see
A
anyone's
quick
bio
second
or
just to read over his
information.
character sheet, just so I have a better idea what I'm going to be doing in combat.
Okay, just give me 1 more minute. I'm just gonna go grab blueberries.
Ninja, I'm pretty sure you can't see other people's bios.
That's a shame. I'd like to read their backstories and cool stuff.
Well, that's
No,
hopefully we can
there's
flesh that
a
out.
reason we're not. There's a reason we don't show everything. It's like a lot of times it's like we don't show everything immediately because you just let it come naturally. It's like that's where the essence of drama comes from.
I getcha. Okay.
Yes. Anywho, I need to give this to.
You have to discover it.
All right, so
That
I
could
have,
be
I have given you.
social.
Okay, I have given you control of the character. So also, if you guys notice in your journals, I have added 2 little folders. One is called During Your Turn, and the other is Lore.
Oh wow, they're getting loud. I gotta turn that down.
Yes. So, I will be throwing little pieces of lore into that folder periodically, and also the During Your Turn. I have given you quick cheat sheets on what you can do during your turn, involving actions, movement, bonus actions and reactions, and also what status conditions are.
Ooh, useful.
Understood.
So,
Some of them I might not exactly know what they mean. Like, for example, shove. What does that mean?
Shove?
Yes.
Like
just
a-
under
like-
attack on action.
Oh yes. Well, it's pretty much that. It's just shoving someone into another space.
You push someone.
Some role-playing games, different things would have different actual effects.
Yes, this is 5e. This is not 3.5. It's like that would be kind of a bull rush, probably. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm excited for this campaign, especially since the new spells that I added yesterday.
Yeah, that's leveling up is always exciting. But anywho, so I'm going to get a yay from everyone so that we can start. British Ninja, are you ready?
I am prepared to kill.
All right, Keiichi, you ready?
Yay!
Silverquill, you ready?
Yeah.
Keyframe, are you ready?
I play a song of yippee-ki-yay!
GoldenFox, are you ready?
Up for the next round.
All right, Lunacorva, are you ready?
Yep.
All right. That is fantastic. And if I could just move certain things so that they don't obstruct my movement, that'd be fantastic. Okay. Where did I put that glorious little thing? Okay.
Glorious little thing.
Under raging storm clouds, a lone figure stands, silhouetted against the ancient walls of Castle Ravenloft. The vampire, Count Strahd von Zarovich, stares down a sheer cliff at the village below. A cold, bitter wind spins dead leaves about him, billowing his cape in the darkness. Lightning splits the clouds overhead, casting a stark white light across him. Strahd turns to the sky, revealing the angular muscles of his face and hands. He has a look of power and of madness. His once handsome face is contorted by a tragedy darker than night itself. Rumbling thunder pounds the castle spires. The wind's howling increases as Strahd turns his gaze towards the village. Far below, yet not beyond his ken, a party of adventurers has just entered his domain. Strahd's face forms a twisted smile as his dark plan unfolds. He knew they were coming, and he knows why they have come. All according to his plan. He, the Master of Ravenloft, will attend to them. Another lightning flash rips through the darkness, its thunder echoing through the castle's towers. But Strahd is gone. Only the howling of the wind, or perhaps a lone wolf, fills the midnight air. The Master of Ravenloft is having guests for dinner, and you are invited. Welcome back to the Curse of Strahd. When we last left you, you just finished exploring a very interesting house, and I use that adjective very loosely. You have just exited the house, and you notice something off about one of your party members.
Where did he go?
You okay?
It's like, do you see it? Do you see the party thing?
I see it.
Yeah. Give me a second
All
to
right.
find it.
You notice something interesting about one of your party members, particularly your wizard friend.
Okay, out of character. What was his name?
Salem.
Yeah, Salem.
Salem. Okay.
I see the party symbol. I don't see any of the actual members.
Oh yes, this is part of the kind of the overworld map.
Okay.
Salem, you're looking a bit green behind the gills. Is everything okay?
Is the bird okay?
Oh, the bird's fine.
Oh, good.
So, one thing
Thank
that. All right.
Someone.
You notice something interesting. His face is completely white.
Are you feeling well? You look like you caught your death.
Salem, you look pale.
He drops down to the ground, and then he instantly jumps back up. Whoa!
Quiet
What a
feeling.
rush!
I'm gonna take a couple steps back now. You guys.
I'm gonna take a couple steps forward.
Okay, you have fun with that, Jade.
Salem, say something.
Oh, that's Salem.
Oh, wow! It's been so long since I've had a body. This is incredible. Oh, hello. Who are you all?
Who are you?
I believe I asked first. It's only polite.
You are most right. I'm Jade. The big guy over there is Edmund. There's
Warwick
there's
Windbow.
Talus, there's Talus, and there's some other people. But I'm the most important one. Now, who are you?
Oh, my name is Bletherick.
Ludwig?
Right.
Yeah. Yes, Arnold Bletherick. Nice to meet you.
Can we call you Ricky?
Likewise. May I ask what happened to you, our friend Salem?
Oh, well, unfortunately, it's kind of a long story. I've been haunting this place. Well, not really haunting. That's a bit of an extreme term, but I've been, just shambling about as a spirit, just wandering around, hoping that someone would notice me. Until I saw you interesting people going around, just making a muck-up of the place. And I just thought it would be interesting if you all would do me a favor.
And why on earth would she help you
Why should we
after you
trust
possessed our friend?
Because I asked you nicely and I'm a little desperate, please.
I'm curious.
Well,
what's the
taking
favor?
control of someone's body isn't really leaving a good impression.
Hold
Well,
on,
what else was
hold
I
on.
supposed to do to get your attention? Like, was I supposed to go, ooh, please help me, ooh?
No, then I would have probably killed you.
Exactly.
Or,
Hey guys, how
or
about
you
we
could have simply
see
spoken
what he
to
wants?
us.
Well, man says he is desperate, and I am a man of incentive. What can you have to offer us?
Well, I've been watching you for a long time, and I think I know what you're looking for.
Do tell.
Well, one thing I can do is point you in a couple directions that you might like and steer you away from places that you might not like.
Based on
You
your
just-
word.
So in other words, you can guide us.
Indeed. Just
Well, let me put it this way, my untrustworthy friends. What choice do you have?
our companion.
Anyone got some
And you're
rope?
calling us untrustworthy.
I thought you had it.
Well, here's the thing. It's very simple. I just want you to lay me to rest. But my body, at least. So I can actually ascend to the afterlife, because I've been wandering around for a long time, and it's boring. Really boring.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time we've done this for someone.
Don't remind me, please.
Oh,
Really?
I'm
I
curious.
thought that was really sweet. That was one of the reasons why I asked. Why I possessed this body. Come on, help a guy out.
Well, Ricky, let me ask you. What are some of the directions you can guide us?
Well, for instance, there is a little lady running around with a cart, and she's... In fact, she's a little bit of a... Oh, how do I put this?
A loony
Out
bin?
of, cha-
She's
out of character question.
Yep.
How does it actually work in universe? Does it just destroy the spirit, or could turn undead itself actually banish the spirit back to its
I think we're just laying it to rest.
Yeah.
Like,
You have to lay it to rest.
Like the kids.
Fine. Otherwise, I was thinking maybe I could just banish it, just turn it right then and there.
yeah, very short story.
Anyways, there's this woman with a cart, and she is not nice. Appearances can be deceiving. Oh, and there she actually is right now. I'd recommend
Running?
Now before...
okay, not really running. More of just watch. You see this woman. Oh, I am doing the wrong one. Okay, there we go. You see this particular woman walk down the street. If I can actually move it to the right layer. There we go. She knocks on a door. And then she seems to be waiting for something.
Well,
What is she
Let's
doing?
go talk to her.
Hey Jade, go make a friend.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on a second. We need to see what she's up to. She could be another ghost. It could be a trap.
Well, how will we know unless we go talk to her?
Well,
Actually,
she's
Jade,
right now
let's-
at the door.
All right.
Now, correct me if I'm intruding here, but last time you went to go talk to people, you nearly got eaten by slugs.
Technically, she didn't go talk to anyone. She rifled through a corpse.
See, there's a difference. This person has at least a 70% chance of being alive.
But
Don't
you're
give her,
you're also making a commitment without thinking of what the consequences are.
We did nothing when we were in the tent, and we ended up getting transported to the middle of nowhere.
That is true.
But I can use divine sense to at least see if there's any dark intention coming from her.
Fine, we can do that.
So
All right, so you're
I'm-
gonna move up. You're gonna move up to her.
well, can I cast divine sense from this distance?
I'd like to stay back with
That's
Ricky
like
or whatever
where's
his
it?
name is.
Divine sense.
I'm with. Okay, out of character. British. What's your character's name again?
My name is Warwick Windbow.
All right.
She's
Okay,
wind-
so the
60 feet.
Divine sense
60
feet.
feet.
Yes. And she's how far away?
She's 60 feet away.
Yep, she's 60 feet away, and she hasn't seemed to have noticed you yet.
All right, then let's cast the divine sense. I'll go down by 1.
All right, you cast your divine sense, and then as soon as your limit reaches her, you feel a strong presence of evil.
Oh joy, another evil within this town. Truly, we have come upon paradise.
And also your divine sense expands, and it hits what's his name? Salem. It hits Salem, and you do not detect any evil from him. In fact, you detect the presence of good.
All right, so there is something wicked about this woman, and oddly enough, our body snatcher is strangely kind, or at least well intentioned.
I understand.
Now
I understand if I spooked you a little bit, but I didn't really have many options at the time.
So,
Very well.
Could have spoken to us
Trust
without
my
possessing our friend.
Now, I
Well-
trust my friend's ability here, but I'd like to get some more information on this woman. I say we watch to see what happens.
You see
I'm with
that
Warwick.
she has knocked on the door for a third time, and then someone has opened up. You see the woman pull out something from her cart. It's a pastry.
woo! Food!
Jade, no.
Hello there. I was wondering if you would be willing to buy one of my pastries. And then, roll a perception check.
Your perception.
I don't think I need perception to take a guess at what it is.
All of us or just one of us?
I'll roll.
Well, my roll perception.
Let's see.
Perception.
Oh, fuck it, where's perception?
Alice has got me beat on perception.
Yep.
I'm very, very perceptive.
I have lost perception, it's been too long.
Talus and Jade have good perception.
So yes, Talus and Jade. Thing is that Talus notices this a little bit more. That the man is really, he's sweating, like he is like trying to resist something. It's like,
there it is.
It's like, please don't make me. And the woman says, "Come on, dearie. Do you not smell it? You know you want it."
So
How much longer is she going to continue tempting him?
I'm just gonna put
It
2 and 2
smells.
together. I think she's using some sort of spell
Poison.
to get him to eat whatever she's selling.
So-
And
and-
she's not.
and you
She's
hear
not going to.
and you hear the man say something. "Please don't take him, please."
And that's where we stopped waiting, because I started advancing towards the elderly woman.
Oh, okay.
Edwin.
And I pull out my sword in case anything violent happens.
I'm gonna
Oh,
say
wait,
Let's not be rash.
Ask out the question.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes,
Okay,
dearie.
never mind.
How much for that interesting pastry?
Oh, 1 gold piece.
A whole gold for a pastry?
They're very, very good pastries.
Something of that high value would be more expensive.
Let's see here. Protection. Let's see here.
Normally, a pastry wouldn't be that expensive. Normally,
Yeah,
they'd
no,
be
one
like a
gold.
Normally, they'd be like a couple silver, but she's selling them for a gold piece each.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'll take 2.
You'll take 2. Ooh, you will take 2. Well, 2 gold pieces, please.
I give 2 gold pieces out of my 10.
Okay, out of character, how many, where can we check our currency?
It's in your character sheet.
Equipment.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, it's in your character sheet under equipment.
Under equipment? Okay.
if you have gold,
It's
it'll be
near
there.
the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hang on.
Passive wisdom.
No,
All right, so add 2 special pastries to your inventory. All right.
Can't someone just
Thank
pull
you.
out a
Thank
sword
you.
and ask
Now
what's with them?
now before you rudely interrupted me, I would like the payment for this pastry that you want, please. She's addressing the man in the house.
Ah, but we've already bought your fine pastry. Surely you've made a grand sale already.
Can I ask a
Please,
question?
I'd be a very poor businesswoman if I stopped here. Payment now, please. And then and you see that the man isn't really doing anything. Fine, I'll take fine. I'm going to take it because you're not going to give me what we agreed. She barges into the house and pulls out a child.
Whoa!
Okay, yeah, I think we'd all be doing something.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm going to intervene and take the child back.
Oi! That child is mine. We
And I-
agreed.
And despite
No.
my better
one.
judgment, I hand the child to Jade.
Oh, okay.
It's okay, little one. Things are gonna be okay.
And draw short swords. What gives you claim to a child over a pastry?
Because that's what we agreed on.
What was your entire agreement?
These pastries are really, really good. But
They're not child.
So it cost you a
some people simply cannot. What's the word? Pay for them for the exact price. You did, but they ran out. Poor dear. But we agreed that he would give me his child for another pastry.
How could you do that to your own kid?
Oh, I take it you haven't even tried one of my pastries. Go ahead.
Don't eat that.
I'm not interested.
Why don't you eat one?
Out of character, my character is immune to most poisons. Let's see
I would like.
here. But
So you're
Edmund did for me.
honestly,
Mine could
honestly-
cure poisons.
penitent wrath. Let's see here.
It might be magic.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about just popping some mystery thing into my mouth. Yep. Only in a D&D session could I say that out loud. So my character says to the man, "You sold your child for a pastry."
You don't know. You don't understand. These are. You haven't tried them.
Out of character
What do
question.
you intend to do with the child?
I believe that is none of your business.
I believe that it is.
Very much is.
Oh, excuse me. You come over to my wagon. You badger me. You take that which is rightfully agreed upon to be mine, and you say it's some of your business. Excuse me. You must have bigger
considering you
noses
took a
than
child,
mine.
Well,
you were taking
you
a
know
child.
what?
Of course, we're going to be suspicious about it.
Well, you know what?
That was
Last
the
cast-
agreement.
You know what? I cast Zone of Truth. This way you have to tell us.
Ooh.
You see that she's remaining silent.
It forces her to tell the truth, not to speak.
I'm aware of that spell. I do not have to tell you anything I don't want. It just prevents me from lying. I can shut up, and you can't do a darned thing about it.
Can I attempt to persuade her to tell us what's going on with these pastries?
Sure.
Okay, so persuasion.
Oh.
Good roll.
So, what's up with these pastries?
Well, you bite into them, and it's bliss. It is pure, unadulterated bliss. That's why I make such a killing.
What are they
Do
made
you-
of?
Oddly specific words.
Josh? Try to make a persuasion check of my own here.
I
get her
have
to-
an out of character question as well. Josh, in the poisonous kit that I got, am I able to detect poison in objects, or can I only just apply it?
You can only apply poison.
All right. Gotcha.
Why don't you tell us what these are made of?
Oh, it's a simple meat pie.
What kind of meat?
Meat. I don't know what your question. I don't know what you're asking.
What
Children meat?
animal? Ooh.
She's giving you a very dumb look.
Hey, I had to ask.
If I roll,
What animal did you kill to get this meat?
If I told you that, would I be so successful? A businesswoman does not reveal all of her secrets.
I would like to walk up to her and say, well, with the plague going around, meat can get infected very quickly. I don't think it would be wise for your business to keep your source a secret.
She raises an eyebrow at you. Plague? What are you talking about?
The crimson
You know,
sorrow.
Crimson Sorrow.
She's giving you a very, very stupefied look.
if I roll performance, can I pretend to eat one of the pies?
Wouldn't that be a deception check instead?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. How about I take a taste? Who knows? Maybe it really is bliss.
So yeah, so how are you gonna attempt to fake it?
I'm trying to. Probably I would eat it by trying to eat it with both hands, so it looks like I'm eating, but I'm really just leaving air around it.
You could also grip on a part of the pastry and rip it off and make it look like you took a bite.
Also, Golden, you've got an echo.
Yeah,
Little
okay,
bit,
sorry.
It's on Discord. I'd like to make
Okay.
an observation check on how tall this lady is. Where is observation? Who? What am I rolling to check that?
That would be a perception check.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, not very perceptive, am I?
Well, she's. Yeah, you can't see because it's a little gloomy and dark out, but you can tell that she's not too tall.
Would I be able
Because
to?
height is a key factor in illusion.
Oh, I thought you were just heightist.
The lady huffs and says, "Oh, you all are being so difficult. Fine, I'll leave. You can keep the child, but know this: I can always come back for the boy later." And then she turns around. She turns her card and moves along.
Can I make an attack roll on her?
Sure.
Well,
I would advise against it.
Yeah, we shouldn't attack without provocation.
If we have proven one thing for certain now, our ghostly friend over there wasn't lying.
This time.
If she's going to come back, might as well just
You're
deal
going
with her.
to make the attack roll?
I think I will make the attack roll. You guys feel free, though. You guys feel free to stop me. Like, I don't know, one of you grabs my arm or something.
I
Well,
would be
maybe we
against
should
such a
attack-
reckless.
Maybe we shouldn't attack her, but you don't need provocation to attack pastries.
Will you roll to attack the pastry?
At
Are you
least not
attacking
over
the pastry or the lady?
The lady.
I'll go for the pastry. That'd be again. It's like with the shooting the fly. Awesome shot.
All right, so you had actually roll that again. You have advantage.
Yeah,
Gonna
the lady
try to
has
stop
no
me?
idea what's coming.
Yeah,
I will
I'm gonna
try
to
and
stop you.
Yes, me and Edmund.
Hold
Yes.
on.
Okay, you're
On
gonna
your roll, click normal instead of advantage.
Can we roll against his thing? 'Cause
No, well, you can try. Well, you can try and stop him. Okay, so what you do is he's about to swing on the lady, and you both grab both of his arms and pull him back before he can. The woman turns around.
Right.
Like, goodness, what is wrong with you?
I apologize,
Right.
man.
You kidnapped a child, and then you threatened to come back for him. Why?
I'm coming back for that which is rightfully mine, and I shall wait until you are gone to do
What
it.
are you going to do with the
A
child?
child is not a right.
And hitting an old lady is.
But destroying evil is. You should know that, Paladin, he says, looking at Edmund.
I go back to the guy in the house.
I don't agree.
I also know that murdering without provocation is not any better solution. However, my character steps up to the elderly lady. You may find that when you come back, there isn't anyone to protect you from my friend. Oh, rolling intimidation.
She raises an eyebrow at you. It's you make these things very difficult. We'll see what happens. She walks off.
Look, Fletcher, I'm not a moralist, don't ever confuse me for one. But making such a reckless attack like that when we do not know anything about what she could do is mere suicide.
Paladin, with his own divine sight, saw that she was wicked. She was trying to take a child away from his father. What more information do you need?
If I attacked every person who had wickedness in their heart, I'd have to take on half the continent, at least.
And half the party. Look,
That
if we're
remains-
done assaulting old ladies, why don't we head back to the house?
Talus has been poking the father and waving her hands in front of him this whole time.
Could
Yeah.
he be under poison?
Now, what he's been doing... Well, okay, so when you've been doing that, it's, Talus. The man's been hugging his child, and he's been whispering into his ear, "I'm sorry."
Jade walks over to the man. Sir, how long have you been getting these pastries from that old hag?
Every day.
Is this your only child, sir?
Yes, this is my only child. But you don't understand. These pastries, they're like an addiction.
Addiction.
Addiction, huh?
Can I roll for perception to see if I can take a closer look at the pastry, maybe smell it, see if there's anything familiar?
Know any curing spells, Paladin?
Sure.
Let's see here.
All right, so you look it over and you smell it, and for all intents and purposes, it looks like a normal mincemeat pie.
All right. Well, my friend makes a good point, sir. Excuse me. I approach and lay my hand on him. let's see here. You can expend... Okay, lay on hands. Restore a total number of hit points or cure 1 poison.
It's not a poison. It's when you eat these pastries, we get dreams. Just dreams of being in a joyous place, far removed from the evils of this world. They're so vivid and believable that I want to return to it.
It sounds more like a drug than a poison or a spell. Why don't we
I was
check out
gonna
the rest
say,
of the town and
I've
see
read
if there's
triangle.
anything we can find?
Kind of magic. Well,
See if
Is there
anyone else has heard of
something
these pastries.
Out of character question.
Yeah.
Is anyone in the group a rogue?
I am a rogue.
What's your character's name? Who are you?
My name is Warwick Windbow. I am an assassin by trade.
Warwick.
Yes?
Would you be able to follow the old lady without her noticing? See where she goes?
Look, there are
She's
things we
using
do
too
and
much
don't
stuff.
know about where we are right now. I don't trust that old lady as far as I can throw her, I understand. But me going off on my own, it would be unwise.
Well, we do have someone we do trust. Hey, Ricky.
What? What do you want?
Well, you knew that this lady wasn't exactly nice. Do you have any idea where she may be getting these ingredients from?
Oh yeah, she kills kids.
I knew it! I called it!
And you
Son
didn't
of a-
tell us this before!
You
Would you
guys
That
lied
would
to
save a
me.
lot of time.
You guys heard me ask you.
He folds his arms. All right, question 1. Would you have believed me?
I would've.
I would have rolled a deception check against him, but I probably would have.
You didn't believe me when I said that my intentions were benevolent. You didn't believe me when I said that she was bad news. All right, so why should you have believed me if I said that she was killing kids? Yes, all right.
Because
you haven't been it's like a lot of you haven't been giving me much reason. A lot of you haven't been giving me a really good time of day. So, I figured you'd better come to the conclusion yourselves that she was bad news before I tell you these things.
And in the
I
meantime,
show
we
I
let
do
her
not...
get away.
Oh, trust me. Trust me. She's
You could
harmless
go
until...
kill again.
Oh no, oh no. Well, she will be back. But will all of you?
Fletcher, if you're so concerned, stay here and wait for her.
I'm not fond of leaving a woman to wander the streets to kidnap and eat children myself. But, man, what is your name? To the father, I'm speaking.
My name is Lucian.
Lucian, have you heard of the Crimson Sorrow?
He looks at you. He looks at you and shakes his head.
This is
Where-
crazy.
Where are we? We're in a place where the plague doesn't exist?
Or at least
Awesome!
not yet.
We live!
Are we forgetting the murder mist that chased us last time? Look,
So, how about we maybe check around the town, see if there's any other kids that have been taken away?
I agree.
See if we can
either that
find
or
out
lay our
something.
friend to rest for some more information. But hey, that's my plan. Don't let it slow you down.
I'd say we keep him around for a little bit.
All
Where
right, so-
are your remains anyway?
Oh, they're in the undercroft below the church.
More catacombs. Jade, you are
Yeah.
forbidden from opening any casks.
It was one time, Eddie. One time.
You do
One
it
time
again.
is all you get.
And one time I think we'd all rather forget about.
All right, then let us go to the church, stop along the way to ask some other people.
Yes, I agree.
Sir, make sure to lock your door and don't answer any knocking unless it sounds like this.
I'm also going to just try one persuasion on the man. Sir, when you dream about that wonderful place where all your sorrows are gone, just remember your son won't be there. Is it really so wonderful?
He looks down. I suppose not.
Hold on to that thought.
Also, you could be eating your own child later, so think about that.
He begins to shudder. He begins to shudder a little bit.
Eloquently put.
And they say I'm dark.
I'm from the underground. What else could I be?
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Alright,
I hop on Edmund's back. To the church!
Do you have any idea where you're going?
Yes, do you have any idea where you are going?
Do you have any idea how much you weigh in addition to these blasted bagpipes?
Hey, Ghosty, why don't you point us in the right direction?
Oh yes, I can. Oh yes, just follow me if you want to go to the church. Get me to the church on time. Whee! So you're all heading to the church. Are you gonna stop anywhere along the way, or?
Let's not.
I might ask. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you guys.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, Fletcher might ask Edmund a question while they're on the way.
I'll bring up the rear as we walk.
I'd like to knock on a few doors and just ask people along the way, what do you know? One, what do they know? And two, have they ever heard of the Crimson Sorrow?
Okay, so you're going to knock on a door. Okay, give me a second. I gotta get something out. Alright, so... Darn it, where'd it go? Oh, it was right here. Where'd it go? Oh yes, by the way, this is what she looked like.
Lovely.
Oh God.
Charming.
Those are a lot of eyes.
I have monsters in my Magic the Gathering deck that look more attractive than she does.
Grandma?
Not saying much, but
Wow.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
I like the dagger that's her hairpin.
Yeah.
She could
Look
use
at
a
how
pin.
pointy her fingers are. God.
Those aren't fingers. Those look like in
All the better for stabbing you with, dear.
to be fair, there's normal nails that would actually make rather ineffectual weapons, so...
I broke a nail.
Actually, that gives me an idea.
Like
I'll give it to myself.
engine. It tends to sound like a bit engine. Saved it.
As we're walking around the town, can I roll a perception check to see anything that's around?
Alright, so yeah, you roll a perception check, and as you as you walk through the town, you actually you hear someone sobbing.
That's become more and more of a familiar sound.
Can I roll perception to see where the sobbing is coming from?
Yes.
Okay.
Lord knows I probably shouldn't roll perception at this point. I've gotten 4 twice in a row.
Perception.
Alright, there you go. You sense it's coming from this house.
Hey, guys.
Yeah?
Not that I'm particularly bothered by sobs, but there's someone crying in this direction over here. Do you want to check it out or keep heading to the church?
It may have to do with our friend with the cart. I'm going to check.
Okay.
It could
Agreed.
affect the rest of the town, given how depressing it is.
Paladins first.
Yes, indeed.
I'm gonna go with Eddie.
Is Jade still on my back?
I think so.
Kind of. Yeah.
Kinda?
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
Yes, yes. Make way for the great warrior Edmund, slayer of brooms, smasher of flies,
Never skip leg day, Edmund.
and cart to insane young ladies.
You do a very good job at
The lady she is.
Thank you, Jade.
All right. Well then.
All right, so I knock on the door. Okay, first I dislodge Jade from my back for at least a semi-dignified entrance.
I would have hopped off anyway.
And to be fair, I mean, you could always duck low and bonk her head on the doorway. Vengeance.
All right. You don't hear much, but you just you knock on the door, but you just still hear the sobbing.
I start banging on the door. Hey, we're not the witch. Why are you crying?
Nothing really happens.
Worth a shot.
Is there a window by the door?
There is.
I'm gonna roll a perception to look through the window.
Okay.
Loading character sheet. Yoo-hoo!
The window is boarded up.
Yoo-hoo!
You look into wood.
Hey,
I would
kid
like
show.
to turn and ask our good friend Ricky over here, how exactly did you die? I'd like to know what we're getting into.
Oh, well, I was sort of, kind of, ripped to pieces by a vampire. Wasn't pleasant.
Oh,
It wasn't pleasant. It wasn't.
There's
pleasant.
vampires here?
He looks at you and says, "Goodness, you really haven't been here a long time."
No.
Ricky, was
Yes.
that old lady a vampire?
Oh no, she was a hag.
Okay.
Hey, assassin boy.
Yes, what is it?
In your little burglary kit, do you have anything that can pick locks?
Have we checked to see if the door is locked?
I'll just roll a perception and.
You could just try the lock.
I don't know what
Yeah,
requires
I was
perception
gonna
anymore. Yeah, I'll test the door.
Guys, you don't have to request perception for everything, okay?
We're thorough.
Yeah, but last time, whenever we would say we would do something, you told
That
us we
was-
have to roll a perception.
That was more when we're looking around in looking for specific things
Okay,
in houses.
so-
I
Okay,
suppose.
so I test the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
The door is locked.
The door is actually unlocked.
Oh, it's unlocked.
Well, there
Oh.
you go.
I thought I heard some. Okay, then I knock more loudly as I open the door. Hello.
You just hear more sobbing.
Is it coming from the ground floor or an upper level?
You're pretty sure it's coming from the upper floor.
Is the house dark or light?
It's pretty dim. You can't really see much other than it's really, really dusty. Like no one's really bit nothing. Well, you can tell if someone's lived here, but they haven't taken good care of it.
Bless you.
And given the area we're in, she's gonna need it.
All right. I advance towards the stairwell.
I'll follow him into the house, I suppose.
I will stay
Alright.
by the doorway.
I'll
Alright.
follow behind. I'll follow just behind him, so I'm not getting in his way, but ready to back him up with my.
I run into the house.
All right, so all of you are going into the house. Well, you enter a living room that is really, really dusty, and the couch is torn, not really from an animal attack, but more from just worn use.
Worn use. Is there a stairway beyond the living room?
Yes.
Well, despite what was just said, I am going to do a perception on the room.
I'll do the same as well.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go.
Never mind.
You actually look around, and it seems like You look around and you see the window from the outside, from one of the windows from the outside that's boarded up. From the inside, you see that the glass has actually been smashed, like someone broke out.
Broke
Should
out,
we
not
really
broke
be
in.
here?
No, you don't see any glass. You don't see any glass inside the house. Well, you do see it, but it's very, very little. So the conclusion that you can draw is that someone broke out, not broke in.
Now to let's see here. Who's our party member who just asked should we really be here? Warwick?
I did. We were chasing what? The sound of sobbing. This place looks abandoned, and frankly, I don't want to run into any more ghosts that, may provoke unnecessary fighting.
Hey,
Gosh,
Ghosty,
do we still get
are
the
there other
summon?
ghosts here?
You what?
Hey, Ghosty, are there other ghosts here?
Not in this particular area, if you're asking that.
Well, I'm gonna go climb up the stairs. Whatever
As-
that sobbing is, it's up there.
I'm trailing behind the group.
And I've ignored the sounds of sorrow in the past, and believe me, there are worse things than ghosts that can haunt you.
Ooh, ominous.
So I'm going upstairs.
All right, you go upstairs and you go upstairs and you look around. You see like 3 doorways, and you're pretty sure the sobbing's coming from behind one of them.
I'm gonna take the one on the right.
Can I roll perception to see if I can figure out where the sobbing's coming from?
You can no, you don't have to.
Okay, never mind.
You tell it's
which
you
door
tell
is
it's
the
coming from
sobbing
the
coming
you can
from?
tell it's coming from the door on the right.
Okay.
I
Oh.
checked to see if the door is locked.
It is not locked.
Well, ready or not, here.
I would like to check for traps.
Check for anything else too.
Gosh darn you rogues.
Oh.
Alright,
sorry,
what do I
I'm
roll for
sorry.
traps?
I just
the
read.
last session, he's having Vietnam flashbacks of me playing as a rogue.
I'm sorry. It's just I'm sorry. It's just okay. Just a little bit of pause on the session. Personally, I really don't like rogues.
Really?
They are the most paranoid, bring the plot to a screeching halt characters ever.
Okay, it's our job to be paranoid.
I
Rogue
know,
is-
and I hate that.
Really, Josh, I just think as a military man, you're upset with people going rogue.
Ha ha ha.
If it was a movie,
It's
would
gonna
it
be
be Rogue
fun.
One?
Josh makes the suffering that I'm
Right.
feeling worth it.
I have the slightest hint.
A demon pops out of the ground and drags you to the fiery depths.
Ah.
You're dead.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, you and your fire.
Anyway,
Well-
Well, at least I was wrong.
Jade has opened the door to where the sobbing is originating
Too
from.
late, I suppose.
Anywho, so yes, you see a woman sitting in the center of the floor, rocking back and forth, clutching a malformed doll. You're pretty sure the sobbing is coming from her.
Guys, I'm pretty sure the sobbing's coming from her.
What gave you that idea?
Well, go make a friend.
Amazing observation.
Friends!
Have fun.
I go and I sit next to the lady.
Mind if I grab her arm just so she doesn't run and, I don't know, get her face eaten off by some kind of crying ghoul monster thing?
No, let her.
I sit next to the lady and I take out my lyre.
All right.
I start playing my Song of Rest to calm her down.
All right. Well then, she looks up to you. She looks up to you and she says, "Oh, hello.
Hello. What's your name?
I thought everyone knew me. They always called me Mad Mary."
Mad Mary. People call me Mad too, but they don't add it to my name. Strange.
She doesn't respond.
So, Why are you up here alone crying?
Because I can't find my daughter. I don't know where she is.
When was the last time you saw her?
A week ago. She is it's like we've lived here both of our entire lives, but I don't know what happened. One day she was gone. I don't know where she is.
Do you remember an old lady being in the vicinity?
What?
Long nose, selling pastries?
What? No, I never take any of her pastries. That woman's bad news.
But you've seen her around.
Well, yes, but I don't.
How do you know about her?
She comes around almost every day, and I've forbidden my daughter to talk to her.
You've never seen your daughter with one of the pastries?
Oh, absolutely not. It's she's never left the house.
She needs.
Your
Mike,
daughter's
have said
never left
softly.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I didn't mean to sound petulant. I was just gonna say, like I've said softly, others. Maybe she need. Occasionally, she just.
Is he cutting out?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting a little flicker.
That I've been asking you questions and saying stuff for a couple of times to no response. I was wondering if maybe you guys couldn't hear me.
Yeah, we may be having connection trouble.
But my character is saying it softer. Is it possible that she doesn't actually need the deals? Sure, the deals help, but she finds a random child playing on the streets, no witnesses around. Why not take them?
But she's never left the house. I've forbidden her to leave the house because it's so dangerous.
So, questions. You said she never leaves the house.
Absolutely not. This world is dangerous, and I fear the worst of what's happened to her.
And
I'd
do
like
you
to
know
ask-
about the window broken downstairs?
What dangers come to mind?
Oh, really, anything. It's like wolves, bats, zombies.
Vampires?
Wolves, bats, zombies, vampires.
This place is this entire land is a death trap.
What was her
Why
name?
Her name is Gertruda.
Gertruda. Okay.
Mary.
Do you know about the window broken downstairs?
No, I only noticed that when that happened, my daughter was gone.
Have you considered going on a search for her?
Me? Go on a search for her? Look at me! Do I look like a searcher to you? Do I look like a fighter to you?
No, you look like a lady who's sobbing on the floor.
Well, I'll tell you what you don't look like.
Your tact
You
is
don't
amazing.
look mad. Trust me, I've been hired by Mad before. But you don't necessarily look mad. Tell me, why do they call you Mad Mary?
Give me 1 second. Gotta pick something out. Well, people think I was insane for keeping my daughter inside my house.
In such
Yeah.
a dangerous world, it's only protective.
I know, but
Can you show us your daughter's room? Maybe we can look for clues.
oh yeah, if it helps.
At least it might help us determine if she left on her own accord or was taken.
Well, we can already assume from what Edmund pointed out downstairs that the window looked broken out of, not into.
True, but
A kidnapper
There's
could
three
break the window
thoughts.
on the way out.
I suppose.
So are
or
we gonna
maybe
check
maybe
it?
there's something in the house that she was running away from.
So are we gonna check the kid's room?
Yes, let's do that.
All right. You check the kid. You check the kid's room. Roll an investigation check.
Oops.
Okay.
Whoa.
Sorry.
I'll do that too.
Investigation. I'm probably gonna get a low roll on this.
Investigation. Oh, I have a 2.
Order.
Yeah, that was advantage. Your first one.
That
was
was
a 6.
advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Switch back.
Do you know how to change yours from advantage to normal?
Yeah, he does. He just forgot to.
Okay.
All right.
This is my first roll since the last one I did with the had advantage.
All right. Well, you keep looking. All right. You start looking around, Jade, and you find a small doll wearing a sackcloth dress, and it seems to be leering at you.
Hey Eddie, do you ever get the feeling that stuff is watching you?
Considering the house we were just in previously, I think that's a healthy sense.
Well, I'm kind of feeling it right now with this doll.
Well, let's... Well, like you say, perception.
Well, you look at it, and you see that on the hem of its dress, stitched into the hem, is a frayed tag, bearing the words, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky."
Blinsky.
Is no fun, is no Blinsky. Interesting.
You also turn it over, and you see also stitched into the hem is the symbol of Strahd.
Which we've seen before.
From the book.
Yeah.
I recall.
Mary, did you get this doll for your child?
Well, it belonged to me in my youth, but it was a bit of a hand-me-down.
Hand-me-down? Who exactly is in your family line you would have something like this?
Wait, what are you trying to say?
It's such a unique doll. We want to know where it came from.
I mean, the symbol of Strahd is not something that commoners usually have.
She grabs it and looks at it. Wait a minute. That makes no sense. This wasn't there when I had it.
I take the doll from Mary and touch the marking to see if the ink is fresh.
It's stitched.
Oh, it's stitched.
Yes.
Stitched into the hem.
Well, you could still check to see if the stitching's fresh. I mean,
To see, well, compared to, well, yeah, because
All right, make a perception check with advantage.
I shall
See
do
who
that.
took their sewing class today.
Have you seen my clothes? I sew everything.
I didn't even know
With
stitching could
tinfoil.
go stale.
Well, I mean,
Yes.
fabulous.
That's right. Anywho?
All right, this is what Mary looks like.
oh, she looks so sad. She looks like Toph from Avatar.
So should we call her Sad
Except,
Sally?
not blind.
All right. Well, you notice that the stitching is much, much newer than the doll itself.
So,
Tell me, there's no way your daughter could have stitched this, could she?
I don't think so.
a quick question, Mary. So we have the room you were in, and we have your kids' room. What was in that third room?
Oh, it's just a guest bedroom.
Can we look in there to see if we notice anything?
I don't know what you're
Sure.
going to find, but if you think
Fair.
it'll help me find my daughter.
Have you had guests recently?
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Then what's the point of a guest bedroom?
For decoration, of course.
Well, it's my house. This house was passed down to me, so it's not like I'm going
You
to
seem
keep...
to have a lot of stuff passed down to you.
Well, yes. Most of the people who live here in this village have been here for generations.
Including the woman who sells pies?
Yes. She's been doing it for a long time.
Since you were a child?
Yes.
The same woman?
Yes.
Did she look the same as she does now or younger?
She's looked the same.
Mary, can I ask you a question?
Hang on.
Yes.
Certain that your daughter never left the house.
What do you mean?
I mean, there has to have been some times when she was out of your sight. Maybe you were upstairs reading a book and she was...
Are you saying that my daughter wanted to leave?
Of the night.
Out of character
We can
question.
get curious.
Which thing would I roll to check to see if she's lying?
That would be insight.
That would be insight, I suppose, because something doesn't add up here. If you say that this lady has been around for generations, yet she takes the children and cooks them and eats them, then how are you still here?
Ouch. Well...
Unfortunately, the roll didn't reflect
Yep.
that.
It
Okay.
doesn't necessarily mean she takes all
she looks at you and she almost looks offended. It's that you know that you know how basic biology works, don't you? That people can, and basic economy works is like people can work their jobs, people get gold, people can make more children.
I guess business has been slow for the old lady.
In that case, where's your child's father?
He's not around.
Josh,
Yes?
it's very clean now.
Alright.
I'm gonna go take a peek at that third room.
Alright.
Yes.
I'm just going to open the door slightly and peek inside.
Jade is still holding the doll and staring at the symbol of Strahd
I'm gonna
very
roll-
intensely.
What was the words on the doll? Is no fun, Belinsky?
Is no fun, is no Blinsky.
Is no Blinsky.
I'm gonna roll perception to see if I notice anything in this other room.
Hello?
Ooh,
And,
another language.
There we go.
Holy mackerel.
Well, you start looking around, but you don't really seem to find anything.
Well, guys, it doesn't seem to be anything in here.
Can I check to see if Blinsky is a language that or is in a different language that I understand?
Sure.
How would one do that?
That would be an insight check.
An insight.
Is there a way to narrow down which language it is?
12.
It's not. You don't really think it's a particular language you've heard of, but it doesn't sound from the dialect you're reading. It doesn't sound like. Sorry. It sounds like it's some sort of name or brand.
Mary, what is your family's last name?
Mary?
My family's last name is Attila.
Is there a family named Blinsky in town?
No, Blinsky. He's a toy maker.
Do you know where he is?
Yes, he is in the area of Valaki. It's not around here.
Is it anywhere near the church?
Oh, no, it's in a completely different place.
Town.
Their town.
Well, guys, how about we go back out and see if we can find any more clues about this missing kid?
Right.
The area where the window smashed should be a good place.
Mary,
And-
do you mind if we take this doll with us?
Oh, I don't know. You're gonna have to roll a persuasion check for that one.
I shall do that.
Me as well.
And loading. Scroll.
I think we should all try and convince her.
I don't think we need
well,
to.
okay, yeah, you gotta turn,
never mind.
gotta turn off advantage there.
Yeah.
Well, he got 22.
I got a 22 on my persuasion check.
Okay.
Normal.
Okay, so
and-
what are you gonna say to her?
Understand that you want to have this keepsake, but it may give us the insight we need to help find your daughter.
She looks down and then she just turns off to the side and says, "Fine, just bring her back, please."
We'll do our best to give you peace of mind.
Turn around and head back downstairs.
Do goodness.
Let's see. I forget the name of the person who's possessed.
Salem.
Ricky, I think is Ricky.
Salem.
Well, it's Salem, but what's the ghost name again?
We call
I
it we just
Rick.
call it Ricky.
Yes.
Yeah. Edmund's a bit of a stick in the mud, though. So what's the proper name? Josh?
Josh, what's the ghost name?
Honestly, I forgot.
You quit!
The ghost name is Richard.
Ricky it is.
Oh,
Richard.
Oh no, I'm
Don't say
sorry.
it.
I'm sorry. It was Arnold. Sorry.
Hey, Arnold.
It was most certainly not Arnold.
You, Spectre.
I have a name.
Could you remind me?
It is Arnold.
Hey, Arnold. Since we've stumbled into this town, we have had ghosts of children who are long since dead, a cult underneath a town, a hag who is seemingly immortal and taking children in exchange for addictive pies, and now this mark. What mad town have we stumbled into?
Oh, a town that has a very, very dark and bloody history. And if you come outside with me to the outside of the street, I will point the culprit out to you.
All right.
So you're gonna head out?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So you come out. You walk out into the street, and then he points towards the castle sitting atop the cliff.
Ominous.
Yes, the bad guy is in there.
Not them.
What was that, Jade?
Jane?
Not them. Anything but them. No. We are not going in there.
Who's them?
Do you not know what that castle is?
Obviously not. Kind of live in a cave before I came out here.
Some creepy noble who's causing trouble for his people.
Freaking noble. That's Castle Ravenloft. It's where Strahd lives.
Ravenclaw?
Ravenloft.
Jade, how do you know Strahd?
I don't know, but I know. She starts
Deep
hyper.
breaths.
I'm not going in there. We should go to the church first. Anything to get farther away from that.
I
Brad?
second that,
Wait, we
considering...
should find out what happened to the child first.
Well, maybe they went to the church.
Churches are sanctuary.
I can't think of a plenty place safer than the Lord's Church.
Oh, and by the way, I'd recommend a certain thing. You really shouldn't go to the castle yet. I'm in agreement with the little lady.
I'd say
Simply put, you are woefully unprepared to face Strahd as he is.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
side with the
I'm
ghost
in
on
agreement
this
that a
one.
church is a place of safety, but who says the child managed to reach a place of safety?
Well, we won't find any clues standing around here flapping our...
That's true.
Yes, let's move on.
Oh,
I'd say
right.
Fletcher's going to look around the back, just to where the window was, the other side of the house where the window was broken.
Well, you look around this side where the window was broken, and yes, you do see a lot of pieces of glass.
Investigation, but some kind of check to see if there's any way I could find some kind of track from this. Like, I don't know, maybe she left a trail of grass, maybe she cut her arm, they cut their arm going through the glass, and there's a trail of dried blood, something like that.
You notice that, well, if it's been there, it's been washed away. I remember what she said, it was a week.
Not to mention all the mist. All that dew and water.
So if there's any tracks, they are long gone.
Please, people, can we just please go to the church?
All right. To the church, then.
Well,
All right.
Fine.
You go to the church.
But at one point,
Strahd
I'm going to
character
want a
sounds
more
like fun.
explanation on that.
All right. So, give me a second.
I have Fletcher asked Edmund a question while they're on the way.
Yep, go for it.
All right.
Can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
That if you did not slay anyone your god tells you is wicked, that you'd be attacking half the population. But then, how do you know to trust your divine senses? Everyone is wicked. It's just having wickedness in their hearts.
I have seen good
You're
men
not sure
do.
it's wicked.
I've seen good men do wicked things, believing it justified. I've seen wicked people do the right thing for all the wrong reasons.
But
Hi, by
if
the
they're
way.
doing wicked things, they're not good men.
But can I render judgment on the entire population simply because of how they feel, especially in these times?
Isn't rendering judgment your job? Your duty
My-
as a paladin?
My duty used to be to follow orders. Now I'm not so sure.
As an instrument of their god's will.
If I was an instrument of God's will, then I have serious doubts about God suddenly.
He looks.
What?
He hangs
looks?
back. Fletcher, he looks thoroughly confused and actually hangs back a bit as the rest of it goes on. He's still keeping pace with them, but thought now.
Sorry, your mic's still cutting out a little.
No.
How tipping monkeys from space!
Oh,
And just like that, the mood is broken.
Have
Although,
we
can
arrived
I-
at the church?
All right.
Can I
What?
Can I borrow that exclamation though? That's awesome.
Go ahead.
Oh, please. He is the most creative of blasphemers.
so we arrive at the church.
Okay, atop a slight
Space time
rise against the.
continuum.
Okay, atop a slight rise against the roots of the pillar stone that supports Castle Ravenloft stands a grey, sagging edifice of stone and wood. This church has obviously weathered the assaults of evil for centuries on end and is worn and weary. A bell tower rises toward the back, and flickering light shines through holes in the shingled roof. The rafters strain feebly against the load.
Let us go in.
So, let me think.
Who's going in first?
Jade, who's been uncharacteristically silent throughout the traveling to the church, goes in and sits in one of the pews.
Well, you gotta get into the church
Yeah,
first.
we're in there first.
Oh, I check to see if the door's open.
Okay. Give me a second.
think we've been moved
Okay,
inside.
So yes, the heavy wooden doors at the church are covered with claw marks and scarred by fire. You gonna go in?
Of course.
Everything is black. I don't see anything.
Everything's black?
Yeah,
On the,
everything.
I see what my character can see, and
We're all racist.
Yeah,
Oh,
it doesn't
I see
look
something.
good.
There we are. Oh, okay. All right.
I don't
know.
All right.
I don't know.
Another
I would
done
like to.
time.
I still don't see anything.
Everything's black
I
for
would
me.
like
It's
near the
to.
bottom.
There we go.
I can see, and
Still all black
do we
for
have to
me.
roll to see who goes first in the turn order, or are we still in free moving?
I looked at the last thing, and I've been thinking, you know what? I'm gonna give a little free movement. I'm gonna give you all free movement unless it's in combat.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I would like to sneak into the church carefully,
Also, Josh
making
is still all black for me.
without
Still-
bringing attention to myself.
Still all black for you.
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm not
There
hearing the
is.
music anymore.
Oh wait, no. Yeah,
Are we going
I've got
by
it.
turn still?
No.
Nope. It's free movement.
Unless we're in combat.
Okay, so I can move wherever my character goes.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
move wherever your character can go.
All right.
What? Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah, careful. Don't go beyond boundaries. It's like if you can't see through it, yeah, you need to ask me
Right.
if you can walk through something.
Don't
For me
move
to
into the
sneak
black.
into this building, we'll have to roll a stealth.
Yes.
Okay. 21.
21. All right. You notice that there's a lot of rubble. You notice there's a lot of rubble on the floor, and you very deftly avoid it. Go for it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's see. I
can-
can move
you-
25.
No, it's free movement.
Oh, okay, so I can sneak in. I will sneak in.
Jade just decides to sit here on the stoop of the church.
Wait,
To
where?
here.
Wait, where are you?
I'm
where,
on.
Where is what's his name?
Warwick?
No, Soren, where are you?
I'm right here. Can you see
Okay.
me?
Oh, there you are. You're next to. Yeah. Please don't stack your tokens. That's.
Stack my
No.
tokens.
Yeah. Don't stack
put your
tokens
token
on. Don't put your tokens.
Wait,
on
were
top
we
of-
on top of each other?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And
that's-
No,
okay,
no,
So
that's-
the ship fix begin.
Oh no.
Is just coming to the church like this giant tower of people. Church!
All right.
You all can see Warwick in the thing, right? Or in the
Yes.
middle, correct. I would like to just gently sort of outstretch my hand and point towards the altar without making any serious sort of gesture to try and get people's attention towards what appears to be a man standing by the altar.
You're waving at the man.
More or less just generally pointing in his direction, trying to signal the others, I suppose.
Alright.
I can't actually see Walt anywhere.
Warwick, I am in the maybe your eyesight isn't that good. I'm just a little bit ahead of you.
You
Oh.
can move your character, Fletcher.
Yeah. Yeah, come up to here.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't stack.
Oh yeah, I see him.
Don't
Yeah.
stack on me.
Alright.
Okay. So yes, the doors open to reveal a 10-foot wide, 20-foot long hall leading to a brightly lit chapel. The hall is unlit and reeks of mildew. 4 doors, 2 on each side of the hall, lead to adjacent chambers. You see that the chapel is strewn with debris, and you hear a soft voice from within reciting a prayer. Suddenly, the prayer is blotted out by an inhuman scream that rises from beneath the wooden floor.
Ow, elf ears, that hurts. That is not good.
Right.
Does anyone else hear the
so.
screaming?
Oh,
Yes.
yes, we all do, I believe.
All right.
I'm having a hard time hearing anything, not the screaming.
All right. Then I believe it's time to ask for answers.
Right.
There
I'd
we
still
go.
like to remain. I'd still like to remain stealthy if possible.
What are you doing?
Yep. Well, could Warwick hide off to the side while we approach?
Sure, I will hide off to the side, I suppose.
Excellent.
Okay.
Just gonna bring up the rear as usual.
All right.
Hello, Father.
Oh,
Yeah,
Father.
you see the man look up. Oh, hello, hello, my children. Have you come to pray? I'm sorry, it's just no one actually ever comes here to pray. They more come to smash things or yell at me.
What?
Why would that be?
It's complicated. There's
We have ears.
well, you might want to sit down. It's a bit of a long story.
Where?
If you will entertain an old man.
Take
Well,
a
listen
seat
to
on
what you
one
have
of
to
the
say, Father.
ruined pews.
Well, all right. A little more than a year ago, several villagers stormed Castle Ravenloft in defiance of Lord Strahd. But all of them died by Strahd's hand, and my son was among them. It's awful, and every night we see the spirits of those who have died charge up the cliff face to try and attack the castle, but every day, every evening, as soon as they get there, they vanish. I don't know why they do this, but I just wish that you hear the scream again, and then he begins. But then you see a tear drop from his eye. My son came back, but he was changed.
How?
My son cries out to me all the time, but he has become enthralled by Strahd.
He's become a monster.
Yes. I've been sitting here praying, I don't know, hoping that the gods would tell me how to save my son without destroying him. He's all I have.
Father. Can I make a persuasion check?
Sure.
Bring up my character sheet again. Here we go. What?
What?
What's so funny?
Yeah.
He keeps doing this.
Oh.
Restricted to nightmares not. He comes from the depths of hell and will bring sorrow to whatever it comes, for the joy of plenty meets the joy of none.
Jade?
The father looks at her and says, "This, what is with this mad lost child? Does she need an exorcism performed on her?"
No
Probably,
exorcism.
but I don't think that's the reason she's laughing.
She's never been like this before.
He will always come back. That's what the Curse of Strahd is. They come and they take what you love, and that's why life has no meaning at all. So I keep going. One you can be enthralled. That's what they do, and that's what they'll be. The spell of Strahd will come for thee. It will come.
I walk over to Jade.
As do I.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I
and
suck on
and you see the father walk over to her as well. It's like, don't you dare talk like that. Strahd took my son from me. If there's anything I can do, I will make that thing suffer.
Oh, trust me, Father. You're not the only one. You're not the only one.
I'm gonna try and, well, I'm gonna try some persuasion on Jade just to see what she knows.
Alright.
Jade, can you tell us something about Strahd? Did he do something to you or your family? Oh.
That's a performance check, boy, but you did roll a natural 20 there.
So are you singing and dancing while you ask this?
Jade,
that might actually work.
More about the Strahd.
Like,
Persuasion. I meant
I was just
persuasion.
running this. Eventually, will turn into a Disney movie complete with musicals and a. Oh my God, we're playing Hunchback of Notre Dame.
she walks over to the table, that stone thing that the father is on, and she sits on it, looking aimlessly forward and strumming her lyre. I've seen that castle before, in dreams, often not. I hear the laughter of Strahd. Ever since I was a child, I would hear that laugh over and over. I would wake up and my parents were there to tell me he's not real, he won't hurt you. Until the one day that they weren't there when I woke up. And I just kept hearing his laughter over and over and over. And when I thought I was running away, I was running closer. It got louder and louder.
Did you see your family again after that?
The rubble of my life, the rubble of love, the rubble of family before my feet. As the song of sorrow plays, as the song of sorrow weeps. I thought taking all of mine would satisfy his cravings, but no, no, no. He keeps searching, he keeps going, taking my pain as treats and taking the others as treats as well. We shall not go to that castle, for that castle is hell!
Don't worry, no one is going to the castle yet.
What?
Okay, so, I'm going to award inspiration to that little performance.
Oh, you didn't know that was gonna happen. I thought that was scripted.
Nope! That was improv.
Applause. Applause.
Oh, certainly.
I thought that was some kind of plot that you guys planned. Okay.
Nope. I knew that there was something with Strahd that I wanted to incorporate with Jade to be out of character for a minute, but I needed that perfect time, and I found it.
Yeah, okay.
I'm just gonna try to the preacher.
I just realized I was muted the whole time.
I go up to the preacher.
Yes?
And I ask, you mentioned that you know exorcisms, correct?
Yeah, yes. Well, what? Oh yes, this is what the man looks like.
Ah. Well, you're in luck, Father. We have a body in need of exercising. Our friend has been taken by a spirit. He needs to be laid to rest.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Well. Is it a malevolent spirit?
No, just slightly annoying.
I had that.
You were meant to.
Well,
No.
I'm only unfortunately, I can only exercise a spirit that is. I can only exercise a spirit of evil. This is a benevolent spirit, and he can only leave once his task on this planet is complete.
Well, that does remind me. He said something about his body being around here.
In the basement.
Arnold.
He immediately his gaze immediately turns steely. You will not go in the Undercroft.
What, is there a beast down there too? Trust me, Father.
That beast is not. You will not hurt him.
Hurt him?
It's your son, isn't it?
Can I
Yes.
say something here?
Yes.
How did he turn into a beast?
I just said Strahd took him from me.
Over the top of me?
But that
Tell me, how dangerous is he?
Very dangerous. So dangerous that I would highly recommend you not follow the train of thought you're following.
I ask a
Do you
question
not
here?
understand how much torture you're putting him through by letting him stay in this wretched body? He is better off dead.
I was going to say, is your son
Excuse
really
me?
worth living?
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry.
Fletcher?
Again, I've been trying to say something multiple times over the course of this session, and it is starting to feel like I'm being ignored. I hate to sound petulant here.
It's
It's
just
mainly
haven't heard
connection, I think. We
We
can't
haven't been
literally
hearing
that
well.
we can't hear you.
We haven't been able to hear you, man.
I have you turned up
Paranoid
to
at
max
this point.
volume. We do not tend to ignore you, trust me.
Yeah,
Right.
I was pretty sure you were talking for a little bit of seconds there, but I just couldn't hear you. It's like check your user settings on Discord.
I will do. What am I looking for exactly?
Okay, user settings, go to app settings, voice, and check input sensitivity.
Activity. It's I don't. Well, it's
Is it
near
on or
the.
off?
No, it's, I don't know how to read this thing. It's just a green bar and a yellow bar, and it's mostly green and a little bit yellow.
Okay, turn that way down.
Yeah, that means that your sensitivity is really low. So if you turn it down, then we'll be able to hear everything.
Turn it to the left or turn it to the right?
Turn it to the left.
I
To do
just
that.
have mine on automatic.
Yes.
Anyway,
Okay.
did you want to do something, or?
Yeah, I did. Actually, I was about to say something that Jade pretty much said the same thing, but I was going to use my persuasion check that I rolled a while back.
Okay.
Father, I know what it's like to lose a family member. Sister a long time ago, and I know it's not easy. But but Jade is correct. Demons, some creature is taking your child's body, then he has already passed away. This world. Do you really want to do him the disservice of having his body used by such a creature? Does not his memory deserve more?
He looks down and he's beginning to think. He gives a heavy sigh and walks over to the edge. Do it quick.
That's my profession.
I will promise you. Not to the boy, and if you desire it, not to whatever holds his body.
Hey,
Where
Okay,
can we
he
access the
turns
underground?
around and says, "It's locked with a padlock, and I'm sorry, but I don't know where the key is. I lost it."
Fortunately, we have a
Sure.
walking key with us. Looks at Warwick.
I will try and pick the lock. Where is this lock?
It's in the southernmost undercroft. The southeasternmost.
Southeast?
So,
Over
This
here?
one?
The southeasternmost chamber, not in this room.
This
Oh.
one.
Oh, over this way.
It's like you see Arnold point.
where's it pointing to?
The one we're next to it. The one Edmund's in front of, I believe.
Yeah.
He's
No, it's
pointing.
in a different room, southern chamber.
Arnold.
Oh.
Look where
What?
Arnold is.
Salem.
Yeah, look where Salem is, and that's where you'll find it.
Okay.
Roger,
Okay.
my visibility is pretty bad here, so anything that's behind me is completely black.
Yeah, I have enforced line of sight.
Okay, so is it out?
A little bit of peripheral.
Well,
This way?
isn't Salem outside still?
No, Salem's down here.
This is our grand quest, trying to figure out where the heck we are.
Yes, trying to navigate a 10, 20-foot room.
Here we go. Over here.
Oh no, that's gold.
Oh, okay. Where we came.
Righty.
Oh, and there's
I will enter the room. And is there a lock for me to pick here?
You guys mind pinging where you all are?
Oh, sorry. Here we go. Here we go.
Back towards
How do
the
you do that
entrance.
pinging thing?
You just
Just
hold
hold
and click. Just click and hold. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
All right.
good to know. Is this what we're after?
Like
here?
dolphins. Echo.
Yep, that's what you're after.
Alright, I will attempt a lock pick. Let me just...
All right.
I'll bring up my lock picking tools. Let's see what we got here. Righty. What am I rolling to try and get this open?
That would be using your. That would be a dexterity check.
Dexterity. Righty. Roll.
You start picking the lock a little bit, and you notice that it just kind of falls off.
So it's unlocked essentially.
Yes.
Right. So I don't think we would. This is too easy. Like, should we really be going down here, or should we look around a bit first?
We've heard,
Well, there are other hallways.
and we heard screaming. So
I mean, he ain't
Look,
going
if we're
anywhere.
going down here, we're going in for a fight, whether it's chained up or not.
I say we take a look around the rest of the church, see if we find anything useful. He ain't going
Alright.
anywhere.
Well, we can make it fairly quick,
yes,
All right.
Alrighty.
because I don't want to, well,
You can-
be reckless.
Too late.
too late. Is it okay to go outside the building real quick?
Oh. I assumed these were doors leading to the outside.
No, those are windows.
Okay,
Oh,
my
window.
bad.
Oh, okay. I thought
I made the same mistake when I was playing with Josh
thought they were-
yesterday.
I thought they
I
were
don't
hallways.
think. Okay, so I don't think there are anything else.
Well, in that case, just in case, I want to roll perception on the room.
Well, you look around and it's in shambles, with overturned and broken pews littering the dusty floor. Dozens of candles mounted in candlesticks and candelabras light every dusty corner in a fervent attempt to rid the chapel of shadows. At the far end of the church, you see that the altar has scars from claws.
Oh,
I am just going to do perception out the window. Ooh, apparently I poked my eye.
Yeah, roll a 1d4.
It's like you go to peer out and just
Guys,
smack your
look-
face on the glass.
I face planted in the last game too.
Yeah, roll 1d4 for me, please.
Oh, a 1d4. Let's see here. 1d4.
I might
Yeah.
as well. Just see
Yeah,
what
you kind
Edmund's
of
looking for.
give yourself a big gash on the eye, and you take 3 damage.
Ah! Let's
Right,
see.
well-
Health,
Oh,
health,
you
health.
gotta be kidding me!
Hey,
Oh, What were you doing?
I went to see I'm curious. I went to see what Edmund was looking at or looking for, and ended up hurting myself in the exact same way.
You kind of trip up. You kind of trip over the rubble and face plant. Roll a 1d4.
Oh, amateurs.
I want to cast Cure Wounds on Edmund to get him back to full health.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Now I roll high.
Yeah, you.
Oh.
Yeah, your face is pretty bloodied.
So in this room I'm in, is there anything I can see, or should I do perception?
All right, so Jade, you walk over to Edmund and you heal his wounds. And then the cut on his face just completely phases out of existence.
Thank you. No, let us never speak of this again.
Please, Edmund, if anyone here should get hurt, it should not be you.
Oh, I beg to differ. If there's anyone here who should be harmed, it's me.
I think you'll find that there's some people who highly disagree.
All right.
Well, now that we've explored Our Lady Perpetual Whoopsies.
All right. So Talus, what are you doing?
Rolling perception to see if there's anything in this room that we can look into.
All right.
I think.
Well, which is this room? You do detect that the trapdoor is swollen, and if anyone tried to pull it, it would probably be stuck. You also hear the voice, "Father, I'm starving!"
Okay, so he's under there, I'm gonna guess.
A safe bet.
You people still have those pastries?
Yep.
I
Nice.
have no
Have
idea.
mine.
We
What's your
could
plan?
give him the pastry.
Poison the pastry.
Poison the... Okay.
Well, we have 2 of them, right?
I
Yes.
do.
Aye.
We
Look,
give
we're
him...
here to kill him, correct?
Well,
I-
wait, if we...
The killing would be quick, though.
The thing is,
Yeah,
if
by
we can
poison.
control him with the pastry,
Interesting.
why don't we do that?
Hmm.
I say give him a pastry.
Well, we know for a fact that the pastry makes people crave more pastry, so if you give him one normal pastry and save the other one from my idea, if things, well, don't turn out the way you plan.
Well, what it actually does, like, from what I've been hearing, the other guy was, he got addicted to love because as soon as he started to feel like he was in a happy place.
So
So-
give him a pastry, have him help him find a happy place. On
What
attack,
if-
then.
What if we cut it in half so we only give up half a pastry to this supposed creature?
Let's see his size, because if one
Would you
pastry
even
is
want to
enough
save the
affect...
pastry for anything else?
Well, we have
Well-
2 of them.
Waste
Well,
not.
they're looking to be rather useful at tranquilizing people, so let's think about this logically. If one pastry is enough to satisfy one human being, we don't know what's down there. It could be a giant creature for all we know. It might need, well, a whole pastry, maybe more.
Well, hold on, I know how to find this out. Hey, priest!
He looks at. He turns over his shoulder and says, "Yes."
Did your son change size? Like, is he bigger or smaller?
He looks almost the same.
Okay, he's human-sized.
We'll see.
As much
Right.
as much as I disagree with Mr. Assassin here, this person is suffering, and the bliss that these pastries give are only temporary. The biggest duty we can give to this person is death. I decided to give one of the pastries to
We promised
I'll
that we'd
get
give him
this.
quick rest.
I will take one of the pastries, and I would like to apply my poisoner's kit to the pastry.
All right.
Okay, so you poison the pastry.
Talk about baked bads.
Yeah.
Also, if I may,
Oh my
I'd like to take out the dagger in my inventory and make a small cut on top of the pastry so we know which one's which, for the love of God.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Smart guy.
That That is so smart. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what are you guys gonna do now?
Who's
Well,
going first?
well, wait. The door door
Yeah,
is swollen.
That's true. Think your mace can get through it? Like it got that fly?
Well, I'm sure it's a mighty task, but if I can swat the mighty fly, surely I can attack the door.
We'll call
Okay,
you
so
Lord of
that
the
is
Flies.
okay. So roll strength check.
If I roll a, let's see, where's my strength check?
Please don't hit yourself with the mace.
It's at the top left.
Oh, my bad. Thank you. If I flub this, I'm just gonna say kill me now.
You might do that yourself.
You might do that, so.
You break.
Jinx.
Okay, you brace it. You brace yourself. You swing your mace in a wide arc and you bring it down on the door, smashing through it.
Nice job, Eddie.
All right.
Yes, add to my mighty victories: a broom, a fly, and a trapdoor.
Is there a safe way to go down the trapdoor?
You see stairs.
All right.
Well,
Okay.
better late than never.
Oh,
Jade is
we
the
go.
first one to move forward.
Out of character question. I tried adding poison pastry to like my inventory, and it's giving me a bunch of. I think my bag's full, and I need to throw away something. Do I just click the red thing on what to chuck?
Red
What's in your
thing.
bag?
What do you?
But like it's. I tried adding poison pastry, and it says I'm encumbered. So.
Oh, well, yeah, you are encumbered.
Okay, so I need to choose something to throw away. Do I?
You can, but the thing is, like the maximum amount that you carry without being encumbered is 5 times your strength.
Okay.
The
And a
pastry
pastry
can't weigh
really
much.
shouldn't weigh that much.
Well, look for
He's
something.
not. Well, he was already encumbered before he picked up the pastries.
Hmm.
Ah,
Okay, let's see. What's something heavy that I could throw? It's hard to tell, really.
What do you have?
A lot of junk, but it's light junk. Like I have playing cards we robbed from the magic house, and that magic stuff that I was going to give to Salem before our good friend Casper over there decided to jump inside him.
Well, you
Let's
can give me
see.
the magic stuff. I'll take it.
Okay, sure. I'd like to give. I think this is the when we were just about to fight the Cthulhian monster. We were in this room with all the pigeonholes full of loot and stuff, and I took magic stuff out of one of them.
Okay.
So I'll give that to Tarvin. Is that what your character's name is?
Talus.
Talus. That's it. Okay, so I'll remove that from my inventory.
Oh wait, I'm encumbered too.
Let's see. 5 times my strength. Oh, my strength is 0 down. Okay, so I can only hold up to 50. Burglar's pack is 45. So Burglar's pack is what is severely weighing me down. The leather armor I need to keep as well. That gives me over 55. So I'm going to be encumbered no matter what, and I can't sacrifice my armor or my Burglar's kit.
Yeah, Explorer's pack is what's keeping me down.
I'm
I
already
suppose I'm going to have. Yeah, I suppose I'm going to have to be encumbered until we can find
Yeah, and the
someone
thing
to
is, your
sell.
encumberedness only it only decreases your movement speed by 10.
Okay, so you can still hold stuff. You'll just be
Yes.
encumbered.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yes.
Well, in that case, I'll still take the magic stuff if you don't want it.
Oh, yes, of course. I've removed it from my inventory. I'm just, giving it to you.
Okay.
Okay, I will
What is it?
cautiously sneak down the stairs and sort of scout the place out.
What is the title? Just magic stuff?
I just called it magic stuff because I'm not sure of the specifics of what it does. I think it, helps rejuvenate magic. So if you have any spells or stuff.
Okay, I'll just title it Magic Regain Stuff.
Okay. I would like to cautiously sneak down the staircase.
Okay, you're all going to go down the stairs?
I'm going last.
Okay.
Just a little bit behind Warwick, just so if he gets stabbed in the face or clawed in the face, I can give him a good healing spell.
Okay, again.
I like your faith in my abilities.
Okay.
Trust me, this isn't my first murder.
Yeah, it's your second.
If only you knew. Are we moving to a new thing?
Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah, alright, sorry.
So,
I'm currently watching my little performance because everyone was talking about Josh's reactions, and now I want to see what the reactions were.
That's what I'm doing too.
okay,
Oh,
so
no,
give me a second. I'm just moving you all.
Like I literally fast forwarded the stream to where you were having your moment just to see his face.
I might do that now too, then.
All right.
Like in between
So,
us. and stuff.
Key, you... Oh, sorry. Jade, you have... Well, he awarded you advantage, so... Make sure you keep that for when we need it.
Of course. Ooh, that is a cool... Out of character, that is a very cool effect when you move.
When I what?
The pillars?
The shadows of the pillars, when you move, they move too, and it's really cool.
I don't see.
Oh yeah,
anything.
that is really cool. If okay,
Oh,
don't
hey,
actually
hey,
move.
don't touch your character. I'm
Okay.
moving him.
I'm
Okay.
moving.
Don't touch.
I'm moving back.
No, I said don't touch.
Hands off.
No touchy.
No touchy.
No touchy. No touch.
It's like Emperor's New Groove. No touchy.
All right. So, the church's undercroft has rough home walls and a floor made of damp clay and earth. Rotting wooden pillars strain under the weight of the wooden ceiling. Candlelight from the chapel above slips through the cracks, allowing you to glimpse a gaunt shape in the far corner.
I hear chains.
I hear it too. I hear movement.
I see him because of my dark vision.
I can see
Well,
something.
I see something in the corner. Yeah.
Same here.
I'm gonna cast Divine Sense again.
Mm,
Let's get it closer.
All right.
Sense it's evil.
You
Well,
cast.
I can.
Yep,
I've got.
Oh, go ahead.
You cast Divine Sense. Okay, so how far away is he? Okay, that's more than enough. Yes, you sense a presence of great evil from the corner.
I'd like to ask. I got a fairly good look at the priest, right, or the father.
Yep.
I would like to polymorph into the father.
Oh.
I would like to disguise as the father.
That seems like a horrible idea. Go for it.
Okay. Well, you take a deep breath and you change your physical body to match that of of Father Donovich.
I'm just gonna go
Alright.
into the corner over here.
Is there any time limit of how long I can keep this form, or is it just until I change back?
Until you change back.
Okay, this is my backup plan, you know, in case things go sour. Alright, who wants to go first?
Well, Well, okay. Since I sense the evil, at least my doubts are a little alleviated. So Warwick's got the poison.
I have the poison pastry.
And I have the normal quote unquote pastry.
All right. Well, I'm going to approach, go next to, but I'm going to approach this creature.
All right.
I'm gonna ready my bow.
You're all gonna move at the same time.
Yes,
Yes.
I would also
I'm
like.
gonna ready my
as you know, I'm
sword.
the father. Yeah.
I'm going to
I-
stay
I do not.
over here.
Okay, so you approach the creature. He looks up at you and he says, "I can smell your blood."
We can smell your body odor.
He said, "Yes." He has broken through his chain and he's trying to move around you.
What in the
Get out of the way!
icon?
Can I cast Turn Undead on this thing?
What?
Is there any images that we can to get a reference to what this lovely chap looks like?
And can I cast Turn Undead on it?
Turn undead.
Here's what he looks like.
All right.
Oh, I thought he looked
Dolu.
like Gollum.
Whoa! It looks almost like it's like part vampire, part like goblin.
Thrall.
He looks kind of like GoldenFox in real life.
Excuse me? Do I look like I have sharp teeth?
Yes.
Yeah, no, he looks much
I
more
know, do a little-
attractive.
Ooh.
Do a little teeth clatter.
So what's it doing?
It's,
Wow.
it's trying
Moving
to push
around
past. You're gonna attempt to turn undead.
So you're saying I'm ugly?
No.
I am.
I think she's poking Golden.
She's poking fun at you.
All right.
No,
So
Channel Divinity. How do I actually make that roll? Channel Divinity turn undead. What do I click on the character sheet to actually
you
do
don't.
that?
You don't do anything.
Also, Kyle Kemberg, thank you for donation.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Anywho, what I want you to. So, tell me what your spell save is.
Give me a second. I'll go to spells. Spells. Where do I find my spells? Oh yeah, the spell save DC is 14.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, it does not make it. That's the thing. You present your holy symbol, and the thing leaps back into the corner and starts hissing.
Be still, creature of darkness. The body that you hold is
Right.
not your own. Have taken. We will send you back to where you came.
I turn to Edmund. It's decision time. We promised him a quick death, yet we do not know what these pastries could do. Now, you seem to have the best judgment out of all of us, so I'd be interested to see your answer.
If you knew my history, you'd be a little less secure. But we did promise his son painless death and to not inflict wounds on the body. I say, give him the pastry, and we will accept what comes next.
Same here.
Ah, but which one?
Give him
The one that has the cut.
the poison
Poison?
pastry. Yes.
All right.
Interesting. Well, who am I to say no to a little bit of murder? I will approach the boy as the father very slowly. My weapons are not drawn. And I speak to him. I go, son, it's me, it's your father. I have brought you food. I've heard that you're starving. I've brought you a pastry.
Roll a deception check with advantage.
Okay, let me just get to my dash real quick, sorry. Warwick Windbone. Advantage. And we are rolling for... Where is deception? Deception.
Nat 20!
Woo!
It's a good thing you had advantage.
Oh yes, if I didn't have advantage, that would have been a awkward
That would
situation.
have
Yeah,
Now-
he's eyeing you a little bit, but then he crawls up to you and snatches the thing away from you and starts stuffing his face with it.
As the poison in the pastry is the kind that causes a horrific death, as all your organs in your body liquefy and burst out of your chest in pressure, like that scene in Alien.
Okay, so 1 minute.
I am an assassin by trade. I'm a quick death. This poison should be quick.
1 minute.
If
Say that in
it
chat.
kills them.
I gotta do this. And okay, so give me 1 second. I got to. Give me a second. So 1 minute. I got to.
Might want to
Unfortunate. Okay, so. It seems like it's trying to resist something, and it's able to shake it off, but then it coughs up a little bit of blood, and you recognize that as that's what the poison is supposed to do.
So it's taken some effect, but it hasn't completely stone cold dead.
Actually, what happened is that the effect from the pastry it resisted, but the poison it took.
Oh, okay.
So it's not happy, just dying.
I think you've described a political season.
Oh.
I just love it to like not happy just dying as if those two things are correlated.
So yes,
It's like,
the
you know,
thing is,
like,
the
most
thing
people
is
say-
coughing up blood. The thing coughs up a bit of blood and spits it out and says, "You tricked me!"
Oh,
I cast
oh,
Entangle.
crud.
Everyone, roll initiative.
Okay.
Initiative.
Initiative.
Draw my
initiative.
sword.
I have.
I thought we didn't have to do that in the last game, Josh.
Okay.
All right, turn order. Let's see.
Where is it?
Inspiration.
Yes, we have to roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative.
Just
Where do I roll for the
get-
initiative?
Oh, there it is.
Hang on, I'll show you in a second. My window isn't loading.
Do you
Like, I'm
just
trying
roll
to click on my...
You just roll a d20 for initiative.
Yeah.
I'm trying to... I might have to refresh my, Okay, if I refresh this page, will it mess things up? Or...
No.
Okay, because I can't seem to open my character sheet anymore.
So it's just
Josh, I
D20,
think
right?
there's actually there's actually an initiative button for rolling
Yes,
initiative.
there is an initiative button.
Okay, but I'm not seeing it much like everyone else. There are many buttons.
Yeah, you see it. You see initiative at the top.
Underneath normal.
Normal. Yep. Oh, initiative 1. Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Sorry. Let's try that again.
back to normal. There's initiative.
Where do I roll it? Initiative. Where is it?
Where
What?
do you see Initiative 1?
It's
I got a
much
10.
Okay.
Right at the top. Right at the middle of the top.
for advantage, normal, and disadvantage. There's armor class, initiative, and speed. It's in your character sheet.
Yeah, make sure you select your character when you roll it as
Oh,
well.
okay. I have to press
Yeah.
the.
Yeah, make sure you select your
Name
character when you roll it as well.
Save. Wait, did I do
Roll
it quickly
initiative
then, or
12.
did I do it?
Oh, okay. Initiative. All right.
Josh, do I need to re-roll? I think I did it wrong.
Never mind. I'll just. Okay.
What? I can't click initiative.
You have to click on the word initiative.
Oh, okay. Okay. Everybody else is a 0.
No, just give me a second. I'm going to fix it.
Okay.
Oh wait, so I go first?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Looks like Edmund goes first.
Nope. Golden, you and KeyFrame got the highest initiative, so
No,
No, she rolled 20. No, Talus rolled 20.
yeah. Me and Golden have second highest initiative.
I have the lowest, which is ironic,
I'm gonna turn that
because I'm
down.
meant to be going first most times. Oh well.
Okay.
Still. Sporting.
Okay, so Golden has 17. Fletcher, have you rolled?
Yeah, he got a 12.
Okay, you got a 12. Just give me a second to add this, and I will also need to roll for. Where is it?
Lee.
Good old beastie over there.
Salem.
Oh yeah, he's still with us, isn't he? I'd forgotten about it.
Yes.
Oh wait. Oh.
And now I need to roll for. Okay, so this guy gets a. Yep, that guy gets a 10, and I'm going to do this. Okay, Talus, you go first.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Entangle.
You're gonna cast Entangle. Alright. Right on him?
Yes.
Okay, I gotta check the distance. Okay, so, cast Entangle.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You just click on it. Okay. So. Okay, so. Everyone except Talus and Soren roll a strength check.
Yep, will do. Training strength is actually a thing I'm pretty good at.
I'm just looking at the thing. If me and the monster both rolled 10, who goes first?
What was your base roll?
How come I can't roll?
Yep, you don't have to. Sorry.
I'm not sure. My base roll, it's 10, initiative 4.
Yeah.
No, what you do is you
Yeah.
hover over the number in the roll 20. Like, for example, with my
Okay,
strength.
so yeah, your initiative is 4 and you got a 10, so you rolled a 6. Yeah, he goes first.
Okay. Ooh. Well, that's a shame.
Yeah. Okay. So, did everyone who I asked roll their strength checks?
Give me a
Not
second.
strength saves, strength checks.
Strength check.
No. Oh.
Ouch.
Oh dear. Well.
Okay. So. Yeah.
Crab baskets.
Okay. So, and also I need to check symbols. Okay, so
He's the only one that. Jesus.
yep, and in fact,
Wait,
the
what?
vines accidentally pull you down so hard, Warwick, that you actually take a little bit of damage. Roll 1d4.
1d4. Ready on it.
And the vines attempt to wrap around Doru, but he claws them and tears them apart.
Stupid elf.
Make a quick, hard and fast roll for anyone who's playing a magic user from this point on. Don't use Entangle in 5th edition D&D.
Alright,
It
I
never
will.
works.
What?
I take 2 damage by the looks of this.
Yep, you take 2 damage.
I still
I'll do
use
that
a-
for you.
Would you mind? Thank you very much.
Okay, so that's Soren. It is your turn.
All right. So I use a weapon.
You gotta walk up to it first.
All right.
So am I entangled, or is
Yeah,
it just a
yeah.
brief moment?
It's
Okay.
everyone except for Arnold is entangled.
God, that music is really loud.
What?
Oh wait.
You can change in the settings.
There we go. Much better. Okay. Do I have to get like right next to him in order to like make an attack?
Do you have
what,
any
what weapons do you
ranged
have?
weapons?
It's like use your common sense. Do you have? If you're gonna use a melee weapon, you gotta be right next to him.
All right. Crossbow then, because that involves distance.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so you load a shot and you fire it directly at him. And you actually manage to it sort of misses him, but it pierces his shoulder a little bit.
Okay.
And that is
The poison should be taking effect, I would think.
okay. So Jade, it is your turn. Roll a strength check.
Okay, hold on. Load. No, not spells.
Okay, so after a little bit of fandangling, you're able to maneuver out of the entanglement.
Okay. So I'm gonna move closer to the monster. Okay. Go.
Might want to form a barrier around those entangled.
And I feel like some of my members are gonna hate me, but I know this can probably hurt this. I'm gonna cast Shatter.
Shatter.
Shatter. Okay, go for it.
William Shatter?
Oh,
thank you.
whoa!
Okay.
Oh, you're terrible.
Okay,
Thank you.
so let me check here. Let me check your spell real quick.
Ignore the roll I just made. I was trying to check what it does, not actually roll it.
Okay, so give me a second. Okay. Shatter. Okay. Each creature. Okay. So, Jade, roll a Constitution save.
Can I do it with advantage since I have my inspiration point?
If you want to spend it on that, yes.
Is this?
I'd say
I
wait and
don't
use it
know.
on an attack.
I think this is an attack. I think.
Oh, okay.
You can,
I have
you
no
can use your
idea.
inspiration thing on everything.
This is what's fun. I have no idea what this does.
Oh, okay. With sheer determination, you cast a spell, knowing full well what it would probably do to you, but you still go forth and you do it. And you are able to completely withstand its force.
So, to us normies, what is shatter?
Okay, so all of a sudden you hear a loud ringing noise, painfully attempts erupting from the vampire. And it's like a really loud screeching.
Oh.
Alright, and he takes... Oh, yikes, that is... Unfortunately, he did resist it a little bit, but it hurt him a lot.
Nice.
So,
Yes,
hang on.
She just broke his brain at the risk of breaking her own.
Is
That's
19 how much he resisted it, and 9 how much damage he actually took?
No, unfortunately I don't know how to turn off the advantage, but the 19 was his first roll, so.
Okay.
But he did make the Constitution save.
Yeah.
Jerry,
So how many damage did he take?
he took 8 damage.
Nice.
Okay, and it is now Arnold's turn.
Wait, what do you mean?
Arnold's like, so, what am I? What's this body?
You're
Throw
a
something
wizard.
at it.
Try and get us free.
What kind of, shoot. Well,
You're a wizard. You can cast spells.
oh, well, there are many different kinds of wizards, so I think I'll just do, what goes. I cast Magic Missile.
He actually does have
Yes.
that.
I think he does have magic missile. That
I
might
know he
work.
does.
Zuta lore, it finally happens. I've heard about it
Alright.
all my life.
I attack the darkness.
Alright, so he is going to cast Magic Missile. Alright, so like little purple balls of light burst from his hand, and they fly around and they strike. And they strike Doru, hitting him for a good solid 16 damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice, well done, Jim.
Alright, it is now Edmund's turn.
First, I've got to get out of these vines, yes?
Yes, strength check.
How many hit points does this monster have?
I can't tell you.
Dang it.
All right, you start wiggling around, and you burst through as well.
So we can add plants to your list of triumphs.
Huzzah!
What are you gonna do,
Careful
Edmund?
now,
You can't.
My domestic planet.
Okay, so unfortunately you. So yeah. Okay, go. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna take my short swords, because we promised to not injure the body too much. I figure short swords are better than mace. Go up and go for an attack with, let's see here. What's the term? Radiant. No, Radiant Strike, is it? Radiant
Have we
Divine
noticed?
Smite.
What?
We've noticed and acknowledged it's a vampire, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so something like.
Okay, so you are trying to do.
holy.
What are you trying to do? A radiant smite or a pennant? What are you doing?
A Divine Smite.
Okay, yes, you are doing a divine smite. You're gonna spend one spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target. Okay, so what spell slot are you going to use for that?
So I gotta use from one of the available, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, my character sheet changed on me.
Yeah. So
Sorry, this-
what? So you can only use a single spell slot. You can only use a level 1 spell slot.
Okay, well,
So yeah, going back to that. Okay, so roll. Okay, so hit the creature. But first you got to hit the creature. So hit it with a melee attack.
okay. I'll attack with a melee. If that is... Sorry, what do I roll?
Roll with your weapon. Walk up to it and hit it with your sword.
Okay. Oh, Peter. And then short swords.
Oh!
Damn.
Okay.
Oh! Wow!
Wowie zowie.
Well, it was a quick death.
Flourishing your short swords, you begin slashing wildly at this thing, cutting it to ribbons. Okay, so you deal a. Okay, so I want you to roll a 2d8 for me.
All right, roll a 2d8.
I think you would have cut it to ribbons considering it's trying to have the least amount of damage, so maybe like one quick cut or something.
Okay,
It's not a lot of damage.
Okay, so that is a 7. So you deal a whopping 18 damage to this thing. Yikes! It is. You see the light scorching its flesh, and it is incredibly upset now.
It is poisoned, been entangled, even though it broke out, and now is burned. It's been shattered. Magic missiles.
And now nettled. It's very nettled right now.
It's fairly nettled.
It's probably like, why are you guys so mean to me?
I only wanted to eat
Okay,
your faces.
so next person is Fletcher.
Alright, I'll move up to here so I'm between the creature and the Arnold, and I will cast Sanctuary on Jade.
Okay,
Amazing.
cast it.
Switch the spells page and casting.
What does Sanctuary do?
If it's successful, the creature has to make a wisdom check or it can't attack you.
Oh.
Let me click that again because I thought I clicked it and nothing happened.
Are you clicking on the name or?
Okay, there we go. So, if it chooses to attack you, there we go. Okay.
Attacking, so Jade is the target. If it chooses to attack Jade and fails its wisdom save, it'll have to attack a different target.
Alright. Well then. Alright. So, what we are
Someone's
going to do
picking favorites.
is we are going to move to. It is now Daru's turn. And he does not look happy.
Oh boy.
Obviously.
Like he looked happy before?
And what
So
it
let's
is
eat a muffin.
what it is going to do is that it leaps on the wall and starts climbing like a spider across it.
Ew, ew,
He
ew,
moves, he
ew,
moves to
ew.
he moves to the ceiling and moves behind Soren.
Oh no.
Shit!
Language.
Did somebody say that?
So what does it do from behind Soren?
It's gonna start clawing at him.
Hey!
Teleports behind you. Nothing
Yep.
personnel. Sora.
Okay, and he starts slashing at you, and actually gets through and cuts you for blood.
Ah! Get off of me!
And
Oh.
it seems to ignore you, and then it leaps on you and attempts to bite you.
Ah!
What is your armor class?
My armor class?
Yeah.
Hang on, let me look for. Where can I find that?
It's by your initiative.
It's by the initiative. All right. Armor class is 17.
said that was a really
When that
cool
happens, when you notice that it attempts to bite you, out of instinct, you put up your arm and it sinks onto it, but it doesn't break through the armor.
Okay.
You've got this thing trying to bite you, but it's not really doing anything else. And it is now Warwick's turn.
Okay, so I would like to first of all try and break free. So that's a strength check. Whoop. Rolled a 6.
That is not enough. You are unable to get out of the restraints.
Okay. Can I use Cunning Action, which allows me to have another bonus action on each of my turns in combat?
You can't use it for this.
No, darn. I wish I
Okay,
could try and break
Talus,
that
your
again,
turn.
so-
Okay. Let's see.
Damn it, I've got it right in my sights and I can't do anything. Stupid elf.
I want to use Circle of the Shepherd and summon my bear medium spirit.
Oh.
Are you sure the enemy can bear it?
Oh my goodness.
Barely.
Ah!
Excuse me, gentlemen. I just need to dig through for a tick.
Oh my gosh, what is wrong with you people?
The monster roars at the bad pun.
Look, I'm sorry, but in these fights, just the bare necessities.
Did I miss anything?
Just some grisly humor.
Gosh dang it. Okay, so light flickers
Are you
from through the ceiling.
Right
Light flickers from through the ceiling, and when that happens, this thing appears.
Oh god, what is it?
Dear.
It's a bear. Isn't it cute?
Oh.
Aw, that's a cutie. I wish I could move to get out of its way, but still.
Okay,
see-
so
I
is
I don't see
that
anything.
is that all you're doing, Talus?
Let's see. Let me check something.
Can you have the bear move around? and
Okay.
protect me?
So can I still move and maybe do an attack?
You can move and you can do an attack.
Okay, so I'm going to move over here.
Out of character, my turn's just gone, so I'm gonna go quickly get a drink.
Which is like
All right.
15. It's like 15 steps.
Okay,
I mean,
so
15
everyone within a certain foot radius. What is it? Everyone within that's pretty much everyone. So gain 8 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
8.
I feel like we
Is that
about
the bear
that?
that's giving us health?
Yeah,
8 temporary
healthy
hit
there.
points.
I'm a buff.
Can we go above
Oh,
our?
yeah.
Yeah, temporary hit points on your sheet.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So do you just add it onto your current ones, or just put
No,
8?
onto temporary hit points. It's below your hit points.
Yes, just put 8 there, is it?
Yes, just put 8 there.
Okay.
And I'm
All right,
also
gotcha.
going to attack it with my
Getting the drink.
hand crossbow. And apparently I hit myself.
Oh,
I think.
That's what I think.
You-
Alright, so everyone's added their temporary hit points.
Yes.
Where do
You
I-
gotta do
how
anything
do I
else,
add
Talus?
this thing?
I tried to hit it with my crossbow and
You try to yank it back, but you accidentally punch yourself in the eye. Roll 1d4.
Everyone's hurting their eyes today.
Always the eyes! Where's the freaking eyes?
It's always the eyes.
Well, the eyes have it.
Like
Alright.
walking in a freezer in the
Okay.
shower.
Okay, so subtract 2 from your temporary hit points.
Okay.
Okay, so Soren, it's your turn.
all right.
Okay. That works.
I immediately attacked because he was clawing at me.
Okay, yeah. Is all you're gonna do attack?
And push him away.
Alright.
Do I have to roll a dice for that?
Let me see. Where is your character?
I imagine that would be a strength thing to try to push him away.
No, I think there's ability for that. There's
Shove.
Shove. All right. Where is that?
Well, you've already used your action to attack, but
You can move.
you can use on your turn. You can use an action surge on top of your regular action. An action
Okay.
surge will give you another free action if you want to shove it away.
Okay, where do I click that?
You see your action surge? It's right below your flaws.
Hang on.
It's right.
These
It's
are
to the
really-
right. To the right of your scimitar.
Okay.
Just click it. Just click it down.
And remember, the bear gives advantage on strength checks.
Yep. You see it? You see the little action surge?
No. Okay. So
It's right next to your second wind.
Okay, I'm back.
It's below your flaws, to the right of your second wind.
Did I miss anything important?
No.
Yeah, I attempted to attack, and then apparently I have to do something.
No.
Okay.
Okay. It is below your flaws, to the right of your second wind. It is on the right of your character sheet.
Okay, there it is.
Okay. Now click it. Now just click down on it. Just click down and make the 1 a 0.
Okay, it's now a 0.
Okay.
And Ninja, if you haven't already done so, make sure you have like 6 to
It's not. Your
6.
action surge is now a 0.
Yes.
Okay.
I gave myself
Thank
8
you.
hit points.
Okay. So you're going to shove it away.
Okay.
All right. So roll a strength check with advantage.
Okay, so vintage, and where's here it is.
My bear gives you super strength.
Okay, so do I first click advantage?
Yes. First click advantage,
Okay.
then roll your strength check.
Strength check. Okay, how do I roll a strength check?
You just click on your strength.
It's got a no sign.
Click on the word strength.
Oh.
I cast a cold one with the boys.
All right. So what you do is after you pull back your arm, you deliver a slash to its chest, and then you kick it back.
Okay.
So it's off of you now, for the moment.
All right.
Okay, Jade, it's your turn.
Okay. Let me just check the distance. Yeah,
Can you
okay.
go the distance, Jade?
Yes, I can. I'm going to move close.
She's going for speed.
Guys, still kind of trapped here.
And I'm going to use my dagger.
Okay. You run up to it. You run up to it, and you attempt to stab your dagger into its body, and you actually manage to stab it right in the shoulder.
Ha!
All right. It is now Arnold's turn. All right. Give me a second to open up his character sheet.
Hey Arnold, anything to get me out of these vines?
Well, since there should be advantage on
He starts
strength
thinking.
value.
Well, I was a mage in my life, but hopefully he has this. I cast Firebolt.
Oh God, no!
Oh! Terrible, Arnold.
I immediately regret this decision.
He aims it at the vines, and they immediately torch off. And he aims it with this high check. He actually aimed it pretty carefully, so you're completely unaffected.
Thank you.
What is it gonna take for you people to trust me?
I trust you, not the fire.
Fair enough. Edmund, it's your turn.
Alrighty. I will. Let's see here. Distance 25. I can get there. Excuse me. Movements. Oh, I can. Wait, I've only got 20 for speed, right?
Yeah.
So I can't get close.
You can't get close enough to hit it.
Let's see here. Sorry, just gotta check my other options real quick.
Okay. Yeah. So yes, I believe I said this in the And the tips for surviving Dungeons and Dragons Curse of Strahd, please think about what you're going to do during your turn while other people are taking your turns. Just please think about please think about what you're going to do during your turn.
Well, honestly, the only thing I can do is move close enough to Jay to help out on my next turn. So.
Well, if you move right there, you are within 5 feet, and you can technically do a melee attack.
Oh, isn't there a pillar in the way?
What?
The pillar that's in the way.
Oh, I did not see that.
Yep.
Damn it, Edmund.
Well, you can't. Well, you can still. Well, if you're using your sword, you can still thrust.
Okay.
Hey,
Parry. Thrust. Good.
Do you wish to engage in combat?
Yes, I do. So, I push with the short swords.
Okay. Unfortunately, you tried to do something a little cool by trying to angle your arms around the pillar, but it jumps back and you miss.
Ah.
Fletcher, it's your turn.
What I'm going to do is, where the hell is my character? Oh, there he is. I'm going to run up to the creature and just try to grapple it, pin it down.
Okay. That is a strength check with advantage.
Making a strength check.
Even with
Visible
advantage.
cow-tipping flea market sellers.
Even with advantage, it does nothing.
Yeah, you attempt to grab it, but it's a little too slippery.
Be hilarious if I tried to
Must be
grab
the
it.
poison
and
melting the skin. I mean, what?
it's sweating.
All right. Well then.
Well, you know all vampires like to rub themselves in baby oil when they're down in dungeons.
All right. You actually notice that a couple of the wounds on the thing begin to close.
Oh no, it's self-healing.
All right. Then it moves towards the guy that tried to attack it, and it is going to attack.
So, Fletcher?
It
Fletcher
swipes wildly at you with its claws.
Well, who's it attacking?
It's attacking Fletcher.
You're protected by a pillar.
Okay,
Yeah. You take
to?
9 damage. It starts clawing your face and body.
Yeah, he tries to put his arm to shield himself, but it hurts like a twig.
All right, so you are down to 13 health. And he attempts to leap onto you and bite you. What's your armor class?
Is 18. I think that's an 18.
All right. That is an 18, and
20 to not 21 is higher than an 18, so I'm pretty sure it gets me.
oh no.
Why does my character keep dying on your sessions, Josh? I'm starting to feel there's some kind of bias here.
I don't like that.
Yeah, the thing sinks its teeth into Fletcher's neck.
Is he gonna turn to?
And Fletcher's dead.
Oh.
Death save?
Unfortunately, no. With this bite attack, if you are reduced below 0 with it, your character automatically dies.
Jesus.
I'm sorry for killing your character.
Yeah.
Well,
Things suddenly became real. You still have no idea how much health. If anything, it could be self-healing.
it is self-healing.
Well, okay, let's observe this creature. We know that it has
It was
self-healing on the
healing
outside.
And you see that as he stands up from his kill, he moves upwards, and more of his wounds close.
Oh god, it got blood, so now it's healing.
Right.
Is it able to heal from the poison, or is that ingested? Like, I don't know what the poison even did.
Yeah. Okay.
Is the poison still affecting it?
You can't tell. Warwick, it's your turn.
Can't tell. Alright, it's my turn, and we are dealing with a pretty much refreshed monster. Crab baskets.
Oh, you say that too.
Yeah, let me look around, because I think I'm still sure we can take it. We just need to be more precise. Okay, I want to move... I'm assuming Fletcher's dead on the floor, right? So I can shoot over him, I'm assuming.
Yes.
I would like to draw my short bow and aim for its eyes. Like, I want to try and blind this creature with my short bow. Is that a
Alright,
dex?
go for it.
Do I roll for the bow or the dexterity?
Roll. Wait, what are you doing?
I'm trying to blind it with my short bow. I'm going to fire an arrow and try and hit its eyes. Do I roll for the short bow or for dexterity? Like, what do I click on? Dexterity or short bow?
Just a short bow.
Okay. Come on, roll guards. 14. It's not so bad.
It moves out of the way of your arrow as it hits you. It seems to be very energized.
Is there any way to slow it down?
Talus, it is your
Well-
turn.
We can entangle it in some vines.
That did not work out so well the first time. Especially since a lot of you guys are around it. I'm going to attempt to shoot it in the heart with my crossbow.
Alright.
That's a good idea, isn't it?
Alright. Taking great care not to punch yourself in the face again, you load a shot in your crossbow and you fire, and it impales the thing on its shoulder.
Taking a lot on the shoulder.
It is. Is there anything else I can do, like a spell or something, or is that it?
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Alright.
Unless a particular action allows you to... Unless a particular skill you have allows you to do things, but I'm going to move this forward. Gotta move the story forward. Soren, your turn.
Okay, so apparently if you attack it, it's going to heal itself. Is there anything...
With physical wounds.
Well, yeah, from physical wounds, but... I don't know if I have any options to, like, let's say, slow it down or something. I could keep it distracting by, like, still hitting it, so that way everybody else could think of what to take care of.
Try and attack it again. Maybe you'll get
10
lucky like with the
seconds.
suit of
Alright,
armor.
well, first thing, Jade, get down. I'm gonna use the crossbow.
Uh,
Alright.
Jade ducks.
Alright.
Yeah.
Jade ducks.
Okay,
Okay.
fire your crossbow. Alright, you fire your crossbow and you hit it in the leg.
Okay.
Does this affect the creature's movement?
Not really.
Shoot.
Still super energized after drinking blood. Man, it got lucky on that roll.
Does anyone have holy
Jade,
magic?
it's your
That'd be
Jade. You look up and you see that you get back up after he tells you to duck. It's your turn.
yes. I want to try to cast Hideous Laughter on it.
Okay.
What?
It worked last time.
Worked last time, and if it can set up.
See how it does.
Oh, was that a?
It. All right. The magic envelops its head, and it falls to the floor, laughing insanely.
It worked again.
Nice.
If you guys could
Alright.
keep it,
Laughter.
if you guys could keep it distracted, I could set up an assassination like we did before with the ghost.
Alright, good. Sweet.
With,
All right.
Just
Now
make sure you
all
don't-
attacks against it now have advantage.
Until its laughter breaks.
It's Arnold looks around. Arnold looks at what just happened. And says, "Okay, well, let's see what we can do." He casts magic missile again.
What is there any holy magic that Arnold has, or is magic missile holy magic? Because like this is a vampire, holy magic would surely do more damage.
All right, so multiple darts fly from his hand, and he deals a good solid 14 damage to him.
Okay, so it's still taking damage, even though it's healing ever so slightly.
Well, we just have to damage it faster than it can heal.
I like that plan.
All right,
to dis-
Edmund, it is your turn.
well, to distract it, is there anything I can do besides hitting it? Because really, my character is more just a brawler. With a
I have an
divine.
idea.
Yeah.
No,
It's not
you're
exactly
dead.
using any
You don't
but-
exist
You're
anymore.
dead.
I'm
You're a
sorry.
ghost.
I'm sorry. I
Okay.
couldn't resist.
All right. Well,
I
I
have an
Yeah, he
idea.
talked
Yeah, I
about
was actually, I
as
did
a
actually have a
ghost.
suggestion.
I also have a suggestion from the living.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, no meta play. No meta play.
No meta play. Okay, sure.
okay. Well, then all I can do is keep attacking. So I move around pillar and step over my fallen comrade. Sorry, dude.
Maybe
So-
you can talk to Arnold in the afterlife.
Turn around. It's
Smack
important.
day. Oh wait, no, Rob. I get what you mean.
Okay, you gonna attack him?
I'm going to attack him, and can I use another divine smite?
Do you have any more? Yes, you can.
Okay. Short swords with divine smite.
All right. Did you? Oh no! You need to roll those at advantage because he's incapacitated.
Sorry. Short sword. Okay, short swords again. Advantage.
There we go.
Much better.
Ooh.
Okay, roll 2d8.
All right. 1, 2, d8. Roll.
Ooh. Is that 22 damage then?
All right, your swords begin to glow as you stab the thing multiple times, and for all intents and purposes, you are not sure how this thing is still standing.
So it, as an interpretation, it's low on health, or we're not sure if we're even hurt.
I just told you something.
All
Okay,
right, so,
I'm not sure
so
how it's
Okay.
still standing.
there's
Doru.
something else here.
Oh boy.
It is Doru's turn, and he attempts to attack Jade, but a shield pops in front of her, and he attempts to break through it.
He's still it's still distracting him though, so that's good.
Oh wait,
Well,
actually, sorry.
Jade
Oh,
still
sorry,
has
hang on
Sanctuary.
Hang on a second.
No, if Fletcher's dead, then Sanctuary going. Besides, Jade attacked the creature, right?
Yeah. Hang on. Yes, Jade attacked the
Wait.
wait, I'm sorry. He's still under the effects of hideous laughter. So give me a second. I need to. So
yeah,
he's-
not only was
he's-
Sanctuary almost. Sorry.
Give me a second. Okay. Let's see how he does. He is still on the floor laughing. So that means it is now Warwick's turn.
Okay, well, I'm fairly convinced that there's something else here other than trying to kill this thing, but I'd be a fool not to try and take the assassination attempt while it is still, distracted. So, let's see. Let me have a look at my ability for a second, sorry. So can I try and do sneak attack considering it's currently...
Yes, if you have advantage on an attack, it is a sneak attack.
Okay, so that's 2d6 of damage, so...
So you have to
I
actually
will...
hit it first.
Oh, yes, of course, that's true. I will move to here. I'll
Okay.
face it. And what am I rolling precisely? Rolling just the rapier?
Yep, go for it.
Okay, I will strike it with a sneak attack rapier.
Okay, that is a
Huzzah.
hit. And okay, so what you do is that it begins to slash at you. It begins to slash at you widely, and you are weaving in and out. It slashes at you horizontally. You duck, and then you thrust your rapier up through its chin, and the point is protruding out of its skull.
Oh.
Beautiful.
It is dead. You hear a whimpering coming from Fletcher's body.
Hey, buddy.
I feel no pity for it. It killed Fletcher. Oh, yeah.
From Fletcher's body.
Yes.
From Fletcher's body.
Feel pity for Fletcher.
Yeah, of course. I feel
It's
pity
like,
for Fletcher.
It's like Fletcher's coughing up a lot of blood, and he soon realizes that he doesn't have long for this world.
Well, okay. Then I, excuse me, I go to his side and see here, lay on hands.
That's not gonna work.
Oh.
I have an idea. I have an idea. He is not long for this world, right?
Yes.
Are you gonna?
Give him half the pastry.
Oh.
Oh.
You mean you're gonna put him out of his misery?
Not the
Basically-
poison. I gave the poison pastry. I meant the nice pastry.
Oh, okay.
Because his Warwick, I am an assassin, but I'm not amoral. I like quick and painless steps, and if I can make this painless for him, well, I'm a professional. We have standards. Give him the pastry.
All right. So, he takes the pastry from you, and he actually begins to smile. His eyes roll into the back of his head. And he falls down, and then his head just plops back, unmoving.
Is he confirmed? Because I don't know how vampires work in this game. Do they come back? Do we need to make sure he is dead? I know it maybe.
You hear footsteps coming down.
Oh yeah, I kind of look like you. This is awkward.
Forgot you never changed back.
I change back, just out of respect.
So,
Priest, you may not want to look over here.
he looks over and he sees the dead body of his son and the dead body of Fletcher. And then he just winces. No. He looks at you with a fire in his eyes. Another innocent life taken. Strahd will not get away with this.
You're saying Strahd enhanced this creature?
Strahd, that was my son. Strahd was the one who did this, and he is going to pay. Please, let me come with you.
Well,
What
for
can you
intensive
do?
purposes, we
What
have a
can you
spot
offer?
open.
I am a priest. I am a magic user as well, with magical powers gifted to me from the deity I worship. I may not be able to take a hit, but I can provide much in terms of magical prowess.
What was your name again?
Magic.
My name is Donovich.
Donovich?
Well, we could use a light.
I'd be honored to fight by your side.
Thank you.
Yes.
But first, I believe we have things that we need to take care of. Yeah. Oh yes, not to sound pressing, but my skeleton's kind of over there.
Over where? Sorry. Is
He
it
points
marked?
over there. He points off into the corner.
All right.
He said, "I only expected to bury 2, not 3." All right, so
What's with the
Donovich picks up his son and starts walking upstairs. Follow me.
Who's
Well-
getting Fletcher and who's getting the skeleton?
I'll take Fletcher.
I will take the skeleton.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Donovich, I am so sorry.
It's not your fault. It's that evil creature's fault. I will help you in any way I can to end Strahd's reign. So, what happens is that you all carry the bodies upstairs. You enter the graveyard. where Donovich stands, performing last rites for all three people. He says a couple words about the life of his son, and he doesn't say much about Arnold, except that even in the afterlife, all he did was help others. And what he said about Fletcher, this man obviously wanted to do the right thing. He could tell that from a glance, and to have such a man taken from us so soon it is a tragic waste. And that is the end of the chapter.
Whoa.
So it's over already?
Don't say already. That fight was was pretty
The fight was definitely something.
This
Honestly,
it was fun.
me and Keyframe with the laughing assassination setup seems to be working pretty well so far.
Huh.
Well,
If you ever want to-
I did not expect that to happen, honestly.
Def.
Now Fletcher was Aeon's character, right?
No, it was Will's.
Okay,
Adopted by.
Yeah, I will apparently let the group, so doctors are like, hey, we still need to declare it because, you know, we want people to not die. Irony of ironies.
You know, I think there's something I should add.
What?
Because he had the journal that explained what is it? The Crimson what's
Sorrow?
it called?
Sorrow.
The Crimson
Well,
Sorrow.
Are we
He
just
had a
when we
journal that
basically
explained like
I was thinking of looting his corpse. It seemed a tad appropriate at the time.
Skosh.
No, I'm just
Sorry,
saying that. No, I'm just saying that, you know, that's something that would be neat, so that way, if
No,
let's say,
I'm pretty sure your characters would, as long as you don't loot his armor, loot his weapons. It's like that's just something that you would bury him in. But,
no.
But it's like, yeah, that is something you would probably take with you.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Looking
That's
at you,
that's
Jay.
a reason. That's reasonable.
Yeah. But I'm not
Well,
taking his
to be
armor weapons.
fair, looting the corpse is also reasonable. It's just amoral.
Yeah.
Would Warwick do that? Let me think. Nah, I don't think he would. I think he has too much respect for Fletcher, even though he's known him briefly. He was fighting on the front lines as a cleric, which is more of an honorable because clerics should stay at the back most times. Much like Salem did throughout most of the fight.
My only regret is I had some ideas of some things with the character. I regret that I didn't get to actually use them.
Yeah.
This was a fun chapter. This was a
fun chapter, yes.
Well, props go to you, Keyframe. You had the best character moment.
Yeah.
Hey,
If anything, she's pretty much still in the show of this entire campaign.
Yes, indeed.
Oh,
Yeah.
every campaign's got one.
I'm looking forward to building on how much Warwick is starting to despise Talus.
I like the thing though is that Warwick and Jade barely talk to each other, and every time that she does talk, Warwick is just kind of annoyed with her. But yet they make the best fighting team.
Oh, if you ever want a job in the assassination business, I have a card.
Yeah.
It's covered in blood.
Well, yes, and this is kind of your first foray into that. Yeah, it's like kid gloves. They're off.
Coming off.
They're characters that. Yeah,
First blood has been drawn.
Yeah, and thing is that this is a sandbox campaign, so. I can always pull you in every which way in every other direction. I can give suggestions, but it's ultimately up to you to where the story goes. And also, this is me giving you your little free.
On or after?
This is the
Guys.
freebie.
Guys, let him talk.
Here's me giving you a little freebie. I want you to open the lore folder and read the card reading.
Let's see. Lore folder. Card reading. 7 coins of thief, 2 swords of paladin, 3 stars of enchanter, kings of coin the brook, 1 joke of the artifact.
This was the read
Which
from the lady at the nomad.
yes,
Yep.
this was Jane's or Jade's reading.
Yes.
Which section are we peering at?
Just
Section
briefly
2.
briefly read through them.
This card tells of history, knowledge of ancients, bitterness, enemy. The thief depicts those who steal or burgle, depicts loss of property, beauty, innocence, friendship, or reputation. What lies? So that's kind of like the first chapter, if that's where am I going with this, I suppose.
It's kind of like Jade as well.
Aye. Well, I
Think of it, loss.
Okay, so here's my
Lost
freebie. Read the King of Coins one.
King of Coins. This card shed light on those who will help you greatly in the battle against darkness. The Broken One is a card of defeat, failure, and despair. It depicts the loss of someone or something important without which one feels incomplete. I see a man of faith whose sanity hangs in the thread as he has lost someone close to him. So he's talking about Donovich, obviously.
Well, honestly, that could describe several people in the party.
And here's the thing. All of these cards tell of something that will help you in the campaign.
Oh, so these are like little clues.
Yes, these are little clues. So that's why I gave you the little card reading. So pay attention. It's like notice like little details I drop. Like study these card readings very carefully, because you likely won't be able to beat Strahd without them. Also,
Till then.
Okay, so yeah, unfortunately Fletcher is dead.
Gone.
Dead.
May he rest well.
Let's see.
Well, I
Now joined with his wife.
yeah, I suppose so. That was his backstory.
Okay, so everyone add 300 EXP.
300. All right.
All right. How do I do that?
Okay, go to your character sheet.
Okay, let me look for. Here we are.
It's
All right.
right at the top right, underneath your background.
It's right next.
300?
It's right next to your alignment.
Okay, so where it has 900 experience
Yes, so you
points.
should
and
you should
300.
all have 1,200.
All right.
Sweet.
Okay.
Since Fletcher's now dead, should I share the idea I had about his character
Go ahead.
in the first place?
Sorry, you
He
broke out.
was actually a
You
lot-
broke off a little bit there. Start again.
Sorry,
Start again.
never had a wife in the first place. He's actually a lot younger than he appears. He's really just a young clergy boy who was so intimidated by all these heroes and paladins he saw around him that he thought he needed to make up this dark backstory so that he would all take him seriously. He thought without it he would just be seen as how he saw himself. Some
Dead.
dumb kid.
Well, would you look at that? It looks like the dumb kid isn't so good at fighting.
Yeah, that's the. Well, yes. All right. Well then, that was kind of a tragic ending, but I think you have lost a party member, but you have gained one.
But he has
I
no
feel like-
armor.
This went extremely well for just our second campaign.
Someone
Yeah.
died.
Story-wise, I enjoyed this. I know that one died, and of course, game meta-wise, that's a terrible loss. But story-wise, I was much more gripped in this battle.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And besides, it's like we have gained much, but we have gained much, and Fletcher died. Thus, nothing of value was lost.
Oh, don't.
You're so
He's still on the floor, man. He's right there.
Wait till
yeah,
the body's
thing-
cold.
Yeah.
The bodies hit the floor.
Oh.
Doesn't taste as good at that point.
All right.
Okay.
So, what was your okay? Play of the game.
play the game. Probably, I'd say Jade delivering yet another laughter incapacitation.
It seems like a lot.
The laughter-
Is anyone going
to
to-
luck?
The laughter set up to the assassination seems
Yeah.
to be a fantastic combo at this
Yeah,
point.
Me-
the the incapacitation assassination, that was...
That sounds like a
Oh.
WWE.
The laughing
just
blade.
saying.
Wombo
I
combo.
didn't-
Happy feet.
Wombo
Yeah, I didn't hear
combo.
what you were saying.
I was just saying the incapacitation assassination sounds like the name of a wrestler.
Yeah,
But
and he's
yeah,
gonna take
I-
on John Cena.
Incapacitation. It's.
I would say the play of the game was either that or Edmund trying to look through a window and hurting himself. And
No, I
then
thought the
Fletcher
stupidest
hurting
moment.
himself in the process.
That was
right.
pretty good.
Although, yeah, I do kind of laugh at Edmund's victory ranges so far.
Yeah,
A
no.
broom, a fly, vines,
Grass.
a trapdoor.
Speaking of vines,
I'm
Like I
sorry.
said,
I'm sorry to
Best
interrupt, but
Go on.
Josh, is it possible that Fletcher would come back as a vampire? I'm reading the chat right now.
that's what I was afraid of. After we gave him the sweet bun, I was tempted to stab him in the throat just to be sure.
I was tempted to cut off his head.
Yeah, we were all thinking it.
Yeah.
You did see, you do have your little priest next to him, so pretty sure that's not gonna happen.
Yes. Priest, quickly, still in get out of
Yeah. Besides play of the game, Josh and friends, what was all y'all's favorite part of this? You know, just going about wise.
My favorite part of me
Sorry.
personally was finally getting to use my polymorph ability and use it successfully, even though it technically didn't kill him. Blah.
You
Still
still
being
use
able to change.
It's
Yeah,
better than carrying around a makeshift rope and not needing it.
yeah.
Hmm.
The ability to change into his dad and give him, and I liked how I caught to be able to mark the bun so we'd know which one was poisoned.
That was smart.
I was super happy with that
Yes.
one. So yeah, that was fun.
So, okay, I was
Sorry.
really, really surprised that you had the idea to buy the buns and feed them to the vampire. It's like, unfortunately, it was a bit of a no-sell, but that was so creative. I did not see that coming.
I knew we were going to need them. You don't make something like that.
There actually wasn't supposed to be a connection between them. There wasn't.
Is it
Well,
really bad that the next time we see the old lady, we're probably going to buy more, knowing that they're made of children?
Exactly.
Because they're
That's
useful.
Like those are some good children right there.
Mm.
it's something.
Ninja,
What was that? Sorry.
British, your character is an assassin. I'm pretty sure he can just steal them.
Yeah,
What?
but
Still? Maybe I could loot the
Yeah,
old
but
lady.
there's
who
no
knows?
guarantee that she doesn't have some other weird power, considering she's immortal.
Well,
I mean-
I did like how the old lady caused a small fissure in the group.
Oh
As
yeah.
everyone debated on what to do to her.
That was really
But-
good because, of course, Edmund was
Yeah.
stopping Fletcher from attacking because he thought it was the wrong thing to do from a moral standpoint. I stopped him from attacking because, from a strategic point of view, not knowing what she could do. So I'm glad that the group has that debate and has
Oh,
different.
trust me, you haven't
reasons
seen
for
the last of her yet.
I have a feeling.
It was
Although-
just
Because I was like saying in the chat, because people in the chat were going on about how, that's stupid. They know she's evil. Why don't they just kill her? Like, be pragmatic here. And I was saying, actually, they were being pragmatic. Like, this whole thing had "she is higher level than you" written all over it. It was my character that was being kind of the naive, overly moralistic one here.
And you know what? That recklessness, I don't know if you intended to or not, but your character's been shown to be very reckless in, like, starting fights, so, you passing is almost like a consequence of that, so kind of a complete character arc there.
it's kind of an interesting thing when you think about, because something with Jade's character is that she likes to just pick up random things and just buy things, and it doesn't make sense to people half the time. And then her and Warwick actually use it for something.
I think we've kind of created a new little catchphrase in our group. Hey Jade,
What
go
do you
make a
mean?
friend.
I'm just saying that's great. Honestly, that it was a small moment, but I actually did really like her sitting next to Mad Mary and Fletcher being like, "Are you sure you don't want me to grab her arm?" And there's Jay just playing on her little guitar.
And I was like, no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that a lot.
But
Be
yeah,
like, hey Jay, go make a friend.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think I've hijacked everyone's time enough for the stream. So thank you all for joining us. We shall continue this little tragedy of a tale
After
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you all for joining us, and have a lovely, lovely day.